Hello guys, and welcome to a very special video with Robert, Jonathan, and myself. We just got a prototype run of our newest tokens compatible with Arkham Horror, the card game, and we thought it would be a great time to get them on the table and run through the first scenario of the Dunwich Legacy box, the newest campaign expansion deluxe expansion for this game. So rather than just showing you the tokens, we're going to show them in play and hopefully have a good time with Dunwich Legacy in the meantime. So, I want to kick it off by just kind of explaining a little bit about these tokens. This is the first official look at them, and the important point is the quantities for each player. So we have essentially broken them down into a set that is perfect for like a single player. So you've got your health, your sanity, and your resources. That'll get you through almost every scenario that we could come up with. And then we also have the boards tokens, or the campaigns tokens, where you have your dooms, front and back, 1s and 2s. You've got your clues, and then we've flipped the clue over into a supply and kind of general purpose token. And this is a fantastic design, John.
Thank you very much.
Every time I look at it, I'm amazed. Use these for for flashlights and guns for ammo and those kinds of things. And then also sometimes I'll use them to demonstrate that we're doing some damage to bosses. Because they do have like bullets and flashes and things on them too. So there's a lot of cool uses for these tokens.
He got shot.
So we're going to be using these throughout the game. If you like what you see, we'll have those available on our store in no time. Like I said, this is a production run, so we're working through the final pieces of development, and then we'll launch them up. So let's dive in, guys, shall we? I'm going to read. I'm going to start with the prologue here. And now we have played through a little bit of the campaign and taken our decks with us from the core set. So we've got some experience point-based cards. So if you see that, there's no foul play. We earned those, I assure you.
No cheaties.
So let's talk about Dr. Henry Armitage. He pours himself a glass of Pinot.
My favorite.
Well, I already know. And sits down at his desk, gesturing for you to sit across from him. I apologize for the short notice, he begins. His face is pale, his forehead sweaty, and wrinkled with worry. So you can imagine what that's like. Armitage, the head librarian of Miskatonic University and a former mentor of yours, privately contacted you in the hopes of gaining your assistance. Eager to help, you made your way to his home in Southside. I don't know if I would be eager to help, honestly. He seems like a nervous man.
We all know about Southside.
Upon entering, you were surprised to find his home in disarray. Books and notes litter his desk, and an empty bottle of wine, there's that Pinot,
cluttered desk, cluttered mind,
has tipped over onto the ground by the fireplace. You'd always known Armitage to be neat and well organized. So
something's amiss.
Something's afoot. The elderly man takes a moment to collect his thoughts. I'm looking for two of my colleagues, Dr. Francis Morgan, Professor of Archaeology, and Warren Rice, Professor of Languages.
Of Rice.
Warren was supposed to meet up with me over supper earlier today to discuss several important findings, but he has since gone missing. At first, I thought nothing of it, as you might expect when your friends go missing. But I have a nagging feeling something else is going on. A very familiar feeling.
Dun, dun, dun.
You've never seen Armitage quite this worried before. His hands tremble as he reaches for the glass on his desk, and he sips from it nervously. I tried to find Francis, hoping he knew where Warren was, but he, too, is out of touch. Francis has been spending a lot of time in some gambling den, or so I am told.
Ooh, a clue. What is going on? It's a clue.
I sent for you because I'm worried Warren might be in trouble. I would appreciate it greatly if you could find him for me. You may also wish to ask Francis for help if you can reach him. So now we, in the campaign, have to make a decision.
Okay.
We can either A, Professor Warren Rice was last seen working late at night in the Humanities Department of Miskatonic University. We could search for him there.
That's really
at
cool.
the university. Let's go study some books.
Learn
look at
things.
that. Or we could check out Dr. Francis Morgan. He was last seen gambling at the Clover Club, an upscale speakeasy and gambling joint located downtown.
That's the one.
Yeah. Want to go talk to him?
Yeah.
See? All right, so we will proceed then with scenario 1B, the house always wins. And that's because we wish to find Dr. Francis Morgan. So we have already here on the board set up the opening kind of setup for this scenario. Spoiler alert, we already knew we were going to choose that one. And we have our agenda set up here, our act set up here. We've already assembled the encounter deck. We've laid our locations out in the most logical way that we can. And now we're going to dive into this. So let me read you a little bit of prelude to 1B. Stay tuned. Keep it tidy. Dr. Armitage suggested you track down his associate, Dr. Francis Morgan. He's not sure whether Dr. Morgan is in trouble, but he's not particularly happy with his present choice of company. He's in the Clover Club, a notorious gambling joint somewhere downtown. Finding the club's exact location isn't easy. You have to grease a few palms just to learn which of the downtown restaurants operates as the club's front. That restaurant is La Bella Luna.
Ooh, we figured it
A
out.
somewhat upscale Italian eatery by the theater. You change into your Sunday best and make your way there.
But it's Saturday.
In front of La Bella Luna stands a man in a pinstripe suit who sizes you up as you approach. Enjoy yourselves, he says with a snake-like grin as he holds open the restaurant's front door. All right, moving on now. I'm going to read us through the agenda. The agenda 1A.
All right.
You have entered the Clover Club Casino in search of Dr. Morgan. The club is bustling at this late hour, filled with patrons looking to relax and drink or make it big. Not all three, I assure you. You don't appear to be in much danger.
Okay, good.
Each criminal enemy gains aloof. So we have the Clover Club pit boss. He's a criminal. I imagine there's more in the deck. Aloof simply means they aren't going to engage us for any reason. They're just wandering around.
It's really cool. Just,
just
checking things out.
Watching the tables. Forced, however, if an investigator deals damage to a criminal enemy, immediately advance.
No. So yeah.
So we would have to go to the next thing. I think the club would get a little riled if we make an attack.
You want to keep a low
profile.
profile.
Upscale establishment.
I mean, he's going to call in the pit bosses, and the pit
stalk
bosses
anybody.
call in the den bosses.
and then this has 4 doom
Anybody see
counters.
Casino? They talk
So
about
we've got
this.
4 turns unless things go wrong, which they always do. And then we have beginner's luck, Act 1A. You need to find Dr. Morgan. The club is packed. Perhaps somebody knows where he is. It has a reaction when you reveal a chaos token from said bag. When you may treat that token as if it were any other token in the chaos bag. Whoa, that's great.
That's awesome.
If you do, remember that you have cheated. Oh no.
Thanks, Matt.
I don't like that.
What does that mean?
Objective,
like
when the
that.
investigators have collected the requisite number of clues, they must immediately spin them and advance. And so we have 4 clues per investigator.
Woo!
Goodness gracious.
That's a
Yeehaw.
bunch. 12 by my count.
That would be 12 if my multiplication. And look at these beautiful white tokens. The only nice looking things on the board.
That's right. The only things
It's a
that are
positive.
good.
It's a boon.
Because
Yeah.
life is suffering in the world
Celebrate.
of Lovecraft.
And if I'm reading this Clover Club pit boss right, if we find a clue where he is, things get spicy.
That's correct. So he's going to prey on the highest lore knowledge person, and he is a hunter. So he's going to wander around following, in this case, Daisy. And then it says after an investigator at the Clover Club pit boss's location gains any number of clues, Clover Club pit boss readies, engages that investigator, and makes an immediate attack.
Just as a note of caution, I wouldn't be surprised if a clever guy like Matt injected something to the effect of, in that deck when you're drawing our cards, it will feed you clues automatically, just to force your hand into advancement. So just be advised. So maybe just staying away from him is as best you can.
Not a bad idea, is it?
You can just grab a drink in the club.
Yeah,
We'll go in.
I'm getting blitzed.
You just
I don't
get
care about
blitzed.
clues.
All right, so shall we kick this thing off?
Yeah.
Lead investigator, I'll
got the Covenant shirt.
take the honor. I guess we should
okay.
start off with this thing revealed since we're all here.
Please.
All right, let's do it.
Got 3 clues on it.
These are just for reference, so we'll put 3 clues on there. All right, there they are. So resign. This was a bust. So we can always escape out the hatch of La Bella Luna.
See
But
you
you got to be there.
You got to be there.
Okay.
And there's shroud value of 2, so if we investigate in this location, it's going to have to be a 2 or higher to get the clues. Okay, so let's start it off. Now, I'm thinking, first we skip the Mythos phase, and then we go to the investigation phase, where each investigator takes a turn performing 3 actions. I kind of want you to start.
Okay.
Because you're a great clue gatherer.
Do you want me to just go ahead and start gathering clues?
I think you're a great clue guy. He's going to start following you around and be really annoying. So I feel like you should probably just kick this thing off.
So yeah, I already have 5 investigate. That seems reasonable. So I'm just going to start reaching in and take 3 successive investigations.
All right, so first action, investigate.
Pulling out. So I've got a 5. Got to get no more than a -3.
There's
Success.
a 0. Boom.
1.
Second investigation.
Daisy says, yes, please.
He gets right to work.
At ya. -3. Still good.
So 5
good.
minus 3
That's
is
still 2.
And we went on a tie.
Shroud value says, okay.
Last one. -1.
We got it.
Daisy's got 3 clues. Boom.
Way to
All right,
go,
and then
Daisy.
Daisy is exhausted. So you get into the restaurant. Daisy immediately kind of goes to the bathroom, freshens up, snoops around the kitchen a little bit, finds 3 clues as to where this doctor might be. And now it goes to the next investigator. So I'm just going to move. You mind if I take the second?
Yeah, no, please go right ahead.
Do you mind?
This is honestly, this is where Skids belongs, right?
Yeah,
so
he
like,
wants to go right.
I feel like the rules are like, yeah, Skids probably is just not even
I don't
getting.
care about clues. I'm here to make money.
All right, so
Look at him.
I move to a location, which means I flip it and get to find out what happens here.
None clues.
No clues. This is just the Clover Club Lounge. While it is Act 1, Clover Club Lounge gains action. Discard an ally asset from your hand. Gain 2 clues from the token pool.
Whoa.
That's a limit once per game. Now, if I do that with the pit boss here, he's going to get angry.
Really?
So I don't want to do that.
I don't want to do that.
But I do have things that could potentially make this a thing. So I'm going to save that for later. I'm going to move on, guys.
Okay.
Yeah, keep on
Let's
going.
go right from the lounge to, of course, the bar.
Second action.
Because
Nice.
Skids is Skids.
He needs a drink.
3 shroud value, but no clues. While this is Act 1, which it still is, Clover Club Bar gains, spend 2 resources, gain 2 clues from the token pool, and draw 2 cards. Remember that you have had a drink. Skids has got to drink,
That seems right.
Yes.
That seems like something Skids should do with
All right,
the
so I'm
last
going to
action.
spend 2 resources, put them back into my pool,
Immediately.
and I'm going to gain 2 clues.
And 2
I
cards.
like that. 2 clues, 2 cards, and
2
you have
cards.
had a drink.
And I've had a drink.
What
I do
would-
remember.
What'd you order?
Well, that's a good question. What would Skids order? Manhattan? Tom Collins?
Ooh, probably Manhattan.
Yeah, probably Manhattan. That was the time when we didn't know how to make a good
Pre-prohibition?
cocktail.
It's pre-prohibition.
And then for my final action, I'm going to play an emergency cash, gain 3 resources. Which means, you know what? I got a drink, but I made my money back
I'm
somehow.
rich.
All right, so your turn was
Snuck
you
behind the bar.
Moved,
Moved, and then, oh, I already spent the action.
Aha.
I can't spend that emergency cash. Good catch, Jonathan. Running the board here. Easy to cheat. And moving on to Jonathan.
Remember
Gotta
that you
maintain
cheated
game
and
state.
had a drink.
You cheated and had it.
Yeah.
All right, Jonathan, you're here.
So it's my turn. So I should probably move here.
Yeah, that seems
My
good. Just
first
go to the
action.
lounge. You look awful shady for a man sticking her
now
head
I'm
in
just-
that lounge.
I'm just here for the gambling.
So now let me take a second and frame this up for everybody watching here who may or may not have already played Arkham Horror, the card game. What we are doing is called splitting up. And normally in this game, this is what gets us into the worst amount of trouble. But it's just so tempting to do every time because it's just a club,
So
right?
efficient.
What could go wrong?
Whenever I was talking to Steven yesterday about this scenario, he said the number 1 thing you don't do in Arkham Horror is split up, and the number 1 thing that will happen in Arkham Horror is that we will split up.
Yes.
And he has already been proven correct.
Yes, it's happened.
I'll go over here
I think you should
independently.
go
We
over
just
here.
need to know.
So first action move, second action move. We get to reveal this.
Although, hold on. I think you could have very easily gone from here to there.
Oh,
Just
you're
pointing that
right.
out.
Oh, no,
you're
right here. You
never
can
mind.
only
You're
go to
correct.
here.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
It's always the top
I had to
left.
come in for
It
the
was me who
speakeasy.
was wrong.
So there's our investigator here. We flipped it over. While it is Act 1, it gains. Spend 2 resources. Reveal a random chaos token. If it's a superstar symbol or Eldritch symbol, gain 2 clues and 2 resources from the token pool. If it's an even number, gain 2 clues from the token pool. If it's an odd number or any of the bad symbols, nothing happens. You can take that shot?
I'm going to take that shot.
I think you take
so
that
2
shot.
moves, and then I will go ahead and use my 2 resources for that shot.
Now let's not forget, if you reveal a chaos token, you can make it any chaos token you want, but you will have cheated.
Cheated.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Worth
Bag on, my friend.
All right. So
try
I'm
not
in
to.
the card room.
So you need at least even. If you get the superstar, it's a slam dunk.
Home run.
If you get an even card, it's good. If it's a tentacle, then it does nothing.
Nothing.
Now,
He left himself nothing.
question.
Is this a chaos token?
That is a chaos
Very
token.
much.
Do you want to? Are we cheating and drinking?
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely cheating on this. It's too tempting.
Are you cheating into a superstar? Into
yeah.
the Eldritch Star?
Yeah, cheat into a superstar.
All right, so let's make sure when you reveal a chaos token, which you just did, you may treat that token as if it were any other token in the chaos bag.
Nice.
If you do, remember that you have cheated.
I've cheated.
And we can only do that once per
I
This
mean,
is a guy who's cheated.
He's a federale. He's on the straight and
This is an illegal operation anyway. It's an illegal operation.
So 2 wrongs
by
essentially
cheat-
making it right.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
That's
you can
what-
cheat it.
That's what Solomon said.
So are you cheating, Roland?
I'm cheating. Yeah, I'm
All
cheating.
right, so let's go ahead and cheat. We're going to consider that the superstar gain 2 clues and you get your money back.
That's
Two
That's
clues.
a pretty good deal, isn't it?
Yeah, you know.
What could go wrong?
What could go wrong?
wrong?
I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine.
Drinking and cheating. And
Yeah,
that's-
Drinking and cheating.
Yeah, that's actually.
So
the,
we really got down to work.
subtitle of this.
You got everything you could from the
I already
entrance.
read the one book that was clearly here.
Skid started drinking.
It's a menu.
A menu. Yes.
And then Roland's over there cheating, so we are looking good.
Manhattans weren't on the menu.
We went in and we got down. All right, and we need to get to 12 clues, and we're already at what, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So not too much more to go.
Making some progress.
So now we go to the enemy phase. Enemies with hunter move toward the nearest investigator. So we do have a hunter, and his prey is the highest, so he will now move towards Daisy. Now,
That is a 5.
normally he would automatically engage. However,
He's aloof.
he is aloof because of the agenda.
just-
Which means
He's just striding around.
aloof is in this game equivalent, or this scenario equivalent to being paid by the hour. So
And each enemy engaged attacks, which there are none, so no attacks are going to happen. Now we go to the upkeep phase. You're going to reset all of our actions, so flip all of our cards over.
resets.
We're going to
Technicolor.
ready all exhausted cards, which there are none. We're going to draw a card and gain a resource for our trouble. And then if anybody has 8 cards or more, more than 8 cards, you're going to discard down to 8. I have 8 exactly. So no big deal. Everybody gained their
they're over
resource?
here. Ding.
Hey, yeah, check that out. You just flip this one over. Can you believe it?
Look how
you believe
convenient that was.
Flexibility.
Can you believe the magic? Look at how much space you're saving. You can see Daisy's terrified face.
It's
much
so
more clearly
efficient.
now.
She's out of books. No
All
wonder
right.
she's concerned.
So there we go. So we've got everything there. Now we will engage in the Mythos phase. Place 1 Doom on the agenda and
Oh no!
look
Look at those Doom.
Terrifying it is.
gloomy tokens.
advance it if the threshold is satisfied, which it is not. And then each investigator draws 1 card from the top of the encounter deck. This is where things generally...
Oh, that
let's
seems
not forget.
bad.
That's pretty easy the first round when you're not doing that. Give it to me, Robert.
Let's see, I got Arousing Suspicions. It's a treachery card, of course. Revelation, place 1 Doom on each criminal enemy at your location. Boom, this guy. If no Doom was placed by this effect, lose 2 resources. Ooh.
All right.
So you're looking awfully suspicious.
Yeah,
over
I'm
there.
reading at a casino.
Yeah, you really should have. You should have gone and got a drink or started
Let's
cheating.
go to the casino and crack this book.
All right, I'll pick mine here. Treachery, Cursed Luck. Revelation, put it into play in your threat area. Skids does not need this. Homie
Good
don't
thing he's
need
been
that.
drinking.
You get -1 skill value during skill tests. After you succeed at a skill test by 1 or more, discard Cursed Luck. So I just have less good.
So there's a
time
little,
to cheat.
little dampened.
But you
there.
haven't cheated yet.
All right, so this is mine.
Yeah, you're next.
Twist of Fate. Revelation. Reveal a random token from the Chaos bag. If you reveal the superstar symbol or positive number, nothing happens.
Hey, that could be great, right?
I've seen this. This is what happened before, and I didn't do
Now,
well at it.
The good news is that this is a new round. We're back on the first round, and we can only cheat once a round. So you can potentially cheat on this if you desire.
Okay. If I reveal any number other than, if I reveal any other number, I will take 1 damage, and if I reveal any of the other chaos tokens, I will take 2 horror or the.
Good luck.
Horror
May the bag be with you.
Skull.
All right, so what is the skull?
2 horror.
Cheat.
I mean, if I've already cheated once, right?
Might as well cheat
Well,
twice.
but you know, here's the thing, man. I guess we've done this. Let's limit once per game. This is not limit once per game.
Oh.
So
Now, worth noting, it's a group limit once per round.
Yeah.
Okay.
limit once per round. Now we can't use this again, so we've already used this once per game. So that
So-
one doesn't matter.
He drank up all the booze.
This is the one. This is all about gambling. This scenario. So do we want to save the cheating for the gambling room and get 2 more clues?
I would say yes, because that literally is our only
I
conduit.
agree, and
Yeah.
I don't mind anyone who's not me taking sanity damage.
So 2
know what I mean?
horror
Yeah.
is 2 sanity damage. Is
Yeah.
that correct?
Yes.
So I will take this. It's got a nice little 2
Oh,
on
you
the
just
back
flipping
side.
that over
Just
there?
flipping
Whoa,
that over.
John,
it's ready
very
for ya.
nicely in the card.
My heart, be still.
I
Onesies,
know
twosies.
that I am 3 away from going insane.
Well,
And that was because, what did that do to me?
And
It was
you've
a
been
twist
drinking.
of fate.
Twist of fate, yeah, the twist of
I
fate.
cheated.
No,
I had
no,
a
it was
crisis,
Steven who's drinking.
crisis of conscience.
Back in the bag, yeah, exactly.
And-
It is a twist of fate indeed.
look what he just did. He pulled the drawstring. We've talked about this.
It's very inefficient. Sorry, I will leave it undrawn.
But then all the chaos leaks out.
Son of a.
You're trying to tie the chaos up.
Somebody pulling the drawstring is the thing I am most attuned to in the entire game. I will forget any of the proper mechanics to actually play correctly, but I will always know when somebody has pulled the drawstring.
Okay.
Okay, so
well,
everything's still cool.
Yeah.
Back over to Robert.
It's cool. Okay, so I'm going to give this guy the slip.
All right.
He's not even engaged with me.
He's not engaged at all.
So I'm going to go.
You got an ally to discard?
Ooh. Here?
If you do,
Yeah, I do.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
I'm moving there.
that's real
First
good.
action to discard. I'm getting rid of Yule Research Librarian, because there's not even a library here.
No, the research librarians here you don't want to talk
And he's
to.
a square.
don't bring a librarian
He's not
to a
gambling because
bar.
he's clearly saving for retirement.
All right, discard an ally, gain 2 clues from the token pool.
From your hand, 2 clues
All
for
right.
me. And I have not aroused the suspicions of our pit boss.
No, you have not.
He is unaroused.
So I still have 1 action left to go, and that probably means that just because I know it's the right thing to do, I'm going to bring out, for 2, the encyclopedia. That was the book I was reading.
All right, yeah. So you're going to look up like game theory and
Game
stuff?
theory. Just keep betting.
Yeah, just keep betting. What could go wrong?
Double down.
Always double down. All right, that's you.
Yes.
Over to me. Shall we get our gamble on? I have cursed luck, so I feel like I'm the least. I'm gonna come over here and cheat, unless
Okay.
I get super
Unless you get lucky, yeah,
Unless
that's
I get
fine.
super, now maybe I could drop my. I can't drop my luck on this because there's a skill test. All right, so it gains spend 2 resources, reveal a random chaos token. So my first action, I'm moving.
Okay.
Second action, let me make sure there's not anything weird that I want to do here. These are all cards that don't really help me gamble. Second action, I'm going to do it.
All right. Easy enough.
Spending an action and 2 resources, I should say. Oh, I just flipped that over. Don't
Flip
mind
right
if I
over.
do.
How easy?
For everyone at home.
We have studied it out. All right, superstar symbol. That's what I'm looking for.
Oh, Willikers.
If it's an odd number, which it is, or any number of symbols, I'm cheating.
Woo!
So I'm going to cheat, and I'm going to instead get 2 resources and 2 clues by imagining that it is actually a superstar symbol.
You know, the more that this cheating happens, the more I think that it's probably going to turn out very badly.
Yes.
Well, you can either cheat or not cheat, and we've already flown on
Yeah,
that plane.
that's
So
true.
we're 1 away from our act cap, worth
Okay.
noting.
So yeah, so to reiterate, you don't need, every investigator doesn't need 4 clues.
Yes.
But the total is 4 times the number of investigators.
Yeah.
You are
that we
correct.
can all contribute
And
to
so
equally.
I've got one more action, guys, and I may as well take another shot at the card room. Shall I?
Oh, yeah, just keep putting money
Take
on the
another.
table.
Take
Yeah, or brace for what's to come. Either of those.
I'm not much of a bracer. All right, here we go.
hold
So
on.
we've used our cheating.
Yes.
For the round.
I
For the
have
round.
yet to cheat.
Yeah, you've been studying it out.
Very good.
Yeah. Praise
It's
the
odd. Nothing
Lord.
happens. I
Okay.
just drew the drawstring again. Sorry, it's like a nervous tick. I just gotta do it. All right, over to Jonathan.
Okay, so I have got,
This is the only way we can get clues, as far as we know.
so I may as well go ahead and give it a shot.
You gotta give it a shot.
Turn this over.
Oh yeah, I had to
very
spend
easily.
2 to do that. Thank you for the. I'm being sloppy over here.
So I put the money on the table. Reach in the bag.
Superstar.
Reach deeply.
We have not seen the
get
superstar,
the
and if we
superstar.
haven't seen it yet, the odds must be higher.
Every time. Oh, you drew that before.
Nothing happened.
That's the ulti fail.
All right,
That's like
so
rolling a
you
1.
think I should go again? You think I should play in some assets? What are we thinking?
Dude, just gamble, man.
Yeah, just keep
gamble?
gambling.
It's addictive.
right.
This is probably all over the mic. I'm sorry,
about to
guys.
hit my
I'm trying to. Gamble on. Good luck. Even or superstar.
Ooh, Willikers. That was neither.
Okay, so
You gonna ride that pony again?
I
or
can
what?
ride the pony. I can put out
we-
some like physical
We
training.
have 2 doom. So let me put it to you this
Been
way.
doing a lot of workouts.
If the start of the next turn, this is gonna get 1, and if we draw anything like the card we just drew, that's advancing.
So that's advancing. Okay.
So if I were rolling, I would spend those last 2 and try to get a clue.
All right.
Yeah,
Okay. Well,
yeah.
I think this is, we either have to hit it here or it probably goes bad for
Yeah.
us.
that's true. I've got some goodness.
Do you have
in
anything
here,
that can manipulate the token
No,
bag?
unfortunately,
Does
I do
anybody
not.
have it? Where's that? Isn't there a character that does that really well?
Yes.
She's so good.
But she believes in Jesus, so she's not in the casino.
Come on in.
Come on, dude.
All right.
Just an even number. Zero is even, right?
I'm reaching in the corner because we haven't gotten
this
anything.
bin of sin.
Come on.
Oh, what do we got?
Easy.
Even.
It's even.
Steady your
That means you
number
gain 2
lines.
clues.
All right.
Yes, success.
Negatives
2
or
clues.
even.
Success feels so good. Okay, hold on.
Did you get your resources?
When the investigators, he doesn't get any. If
Oh,
it's
only for the
even,
superstar.
he only gains 2 clues. If it's superstar, he gains 2 and he gets his money back.
Okay. So I learned something, but not how to make money.
When the investigators have
Learning.
collected the requisite number of clues, they must immediately spend them in advance.
I have 5.
I have
have
4, and you have 4. So
Let
you
me
want to hold on to
retain
one?
one that's actually a little bit to our
Nice.
advantage.
12. Boom. All right, we are now advancing
Dun, dun,
this.
dun.
After speaking to a number of gamblers and servers, it seems as though Dr. Morgan has had quite the run lately.
Sure it wasn't Captain Morgan.
10K. Instead of cashing out his winnings, he was convinced to double down. What were we just talking about? He was last seen entering the guarded hall near the back of the card room.
Guarded hall.
Put the set-aside darkened hall into play. If it is Agenda 1, discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a criminal enemy is discarded and spawn that enemy in the darkened hall.
He's the guard.
Seems fair.
All right, here's the darkened hall.
All right.
We're gonna put it in now. Where can we get to it? So this is the only place that we can get to it from.
Okay.
Sweet.
So I'm gonna imagine that these are gonna be less relevant over
Yeah, just a
the
little
course of thing.
slidey slide.
That one's also
That's
done.
right.
And so here's the darkened hall. It's going to sit there. If it's Agenda 1, which it is, then discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a criminal enemy is
wanna help.
discarded.
No.
Twist of fate.
No.
Hunt it down. We're learning things.
No.
Take notes. Take notes.
Yeah, we're supposed to take notes, but we're not. Swarm of rats! Whoa!
Oh God! What an
not-
awful guard.
It's not a criminal.
There's a swarm of rats.
Here's a
Right
mob. Here's your mobster. It's a very, very Lovecraft, isn't it? I heard, you remember, were you there when Dad played Rats in the Walls? Is that what that
On
was?
vinyl, actually.
On vinyl. He had an old recording of Rats in the Walls short story by Lovecraft. And we were
Oh,
talking
wow.
about the tokens, and he was like, ooh, you guys want to hear some?
Was it like
old
read
Lovecraft?
by George
I was
Orwell
actually
or whatever his name
asleep,
is?
and I woke up
Not George
to
Orwell.
that story.
Oh,
which you can
gross.
imagine was something.
All right, so now we're on Act 2A. Dr. Morgan is somewhere in the private section of the club, perhaps past the darkened hall, where only VIPs and the club managers are allowed. If you are to find him, you're going to have to sneak or even fight your way in. Okay.
But if we fight, things get real.
Things might get a little hairy. We'll find out
will.
how this goes.
But I sat down my book.
Objective: only investigators in the VIP area may spin the requisite number of clues as a group to advance. So in order for us to spin clues to go to the next act, we have to be in the VIP
So
room.
Daisy's making her way downtown.
And this requires
fast.
2 clues per investigator, so 6 total.
Oh, that's not bad.
Not a big
terrible.
deal.
And I've already got one.
Our mobster friend here, he will retaliate. So if we punch him, he punches
He's going to
back.
punch us back.
Just make sure you kill him.
After mobster attacks you, lose 1 resource.
Ooh.
Okay, good to know. Now remember, we're still in the first agenda, which means if we attack a criminal, the thing immediately advances, which it may do anyway. So
Yeah.
we're not terribly worried. All right, so we've all taken our turns, right?
Correct.
You've gone, I've gone. I'm gonna look at this. Have them on the same side. That's kind of like my drawstring thing. It's like, can we just put these guys on the
You
same
are
side?
here, right?
I am here, yeah.
And now we have. Are we ready for enemy phase?
We are on the enemy phase. Enemies with the hunter keyword. Move toward the nearest. Boy, he's just following you around. He's like, why you got books in here, girl?
Being stalked.
Why you got these books? And
Screen
now,
order.
each enemy engaged attacks, which doesn't happen. Then we reset all actions.
All
No
right.
one is engaged.
And don't forget to draw a card and gain a resource.
Ready all exhausted cards. Each investigator draws a card and gains a resource. I will have to discard
card.
one down.
We'll gain a resource. 2, 3, 4,
Oh, wrong
5,
thing.
6,
Oh,
7.
great.
Still good.
These are new tokens.
Ooh, man,
everybody.
these are all great.
Brand new, fresh out the shop.
They don't
Oh
even smell
man,
like
can
China.
I?
Got that new acrylic smell.
I'm gonna get rid of. Don't like it. I'm gonna get rid of a dodge. I hate it. Sorry. And then gain a resource.
You hate dodge?
Do, do, do,
I mean, one of the best cards.
No, I hate that I have to discard it.
Oh, I see.
I
So
love
this guy
dodge.
is technically still aloof, right? Because he is a criminal.
Still aloof. Criminal enemies. Still aloof.
Still aloof.
They're just hey, we haven't done anything
Yeah,
wrong.
we're
We're
just-
just drinking and shit.
Yeah,
We're just drinking and cheating.
You know, is that not the purpose of this
It's a
establishment?
classic speakeasy move. You
That's
go
right.
in, you drink, you cheat, you read
Yeah,
some
see?
books.
Yeah.
Place 1 doom on the agenda.
Oh, look at this. Oh,
Flip
this
it.
flips right over. Token economy.
All right, we did it.
Ease of action.
And now we will discard cards or take cards based on our suffering. One way to say that.
Everyone's fighting a hard battle. Twist of fate. Omen, revelation, reveal a random token from the chaos bag. If you reveal a superstar or positive integer, nothing happens.
I'm sure you'll do that one.
Yeah, it's worked for me so
Superstar
far.
or positive integer, that's all I want. If you reveal any other number, take 1 damage. If you reveal one of these awful things, you start taking horror.
You've got plenty of horror.
Integer. No! Okay, so
That just
any
means
other number,
damage.
take 1 damage. But, you know, that's 20% of old Daisy's fortitude.
Now let's not forget we can still cheat.
Look how
No, wait,
good
we
that
can't cheat
heart
anymore.
looks.
Sorry,
Oh, that's
no
right.
cheating.
This is the first time it's been on the board.
That's right.
And it's never looked better.
Hey, congrats, Daisy.
Literally, yeah,
did
it's
it.
100%.
All right, over to me. Let's see what this card's up to. Something in the drinks. Isn't that fitting? I'm the only one who drank.
You've been drinking.
No.
Poison illicit. Surge. Each player who has had a drink loses an action. Thanks.
Don't forget to surge it.
Hunter. Swarm of rats.
Oh no, call the exterminator.
That's me.
What?
The.
No, he
No,
drew
no,
it.
that was the surge.
Ooh.
So that engages with me, doesn't it?
Maybe
Yeah.
it's because there were rats in the liquor. I've seen Bar Rescue. I know how this works.
Do what now?
That's why I got poison. Rats in
And
the
then
bar.
Jonathan.
Doesn't alcohol kill that
Yeah.
stuff? I don't know.
All right,
I'm not a
cursed
botanist.
luck. We've seen this
Yeah,
before.
we've seen that one. So minus
I'm
one
gonna
is
play in
skill
my
test.
threat area, which is right here.
Cool.
Get -1 skill test, and if I succeed, get it out of here.
Bummer. So
bummer.
rats, huh?
Why'd it have to be rats?
It's always rats.
I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
Who's going first?
You go first.
Okay. I am. No, I shouldn't because I don't want to deal with this mobster.
But he's aloof still. That's
Is
all
he?
Cool.
Yeah, he's just
chilling.
aloof.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Chilling.
Never mind.
Just chilling.
Then let's see. I'm gonna go
Move 1.
1. I still don't like. I've got a bad feeling about this. To quote another franchise. 2. Reveal.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine.
It'll be
just
great.
a darkened hallway.
It'll be great.
It's a darkened hall. Forced, when darkened hall is revealed, which it just was, put into play the 3 set aside black hall doorway locations with all these myriad of labyrinth
All right,
permutations.
so let's bring him in.
So
huh?
now we got door number 1, door number 2.
Which one's the tiger behind?
Much mirroring gambling itself in a great, well-designed.
So I could either press on, which I don't want to, or I could do something else.
All right, so we got the back hall doorways out here.
Right.
And these seem fine, right?
Yeah, they're fine. Look at this nice,
so-
like, angelic glowing light behind the door. I'm sure
So
things
we
are cool.
choose essentially pick a door, any door kind of a situation.
Yes.
That's what this looks like to me. How many actions do you have?
I have 1 left. If
Yeah,
if
one
memory
left.
serves, I do.
Yep, you moved here for 1.
I think I'm
there for
gonna
2.
put something out, but it also kind of seems like a bad idea because we're not gaining clues in the standard way. So
I would be scared of Daisy like wandering in by herself as the last action.
I mean, she's
Yeah, that's.
I'm gonna do then.
Actually, something else to remember.
recommendation?
Something else to remember is that we're on 3 out of 4.
Yes.
So when this advances, I'm going to guess these are no longer aloof, which would mean that this homie would engage you.
We are going to probably move up to support.
And hey, you know, at this point, it's
Here's what
gonna
I'm gonna
advance
do.
anyway. We could just punch him.
I'm gonna go ahead, and this lasts until the end of the phase, which is unfortunate. But it's still very good. No doubt about it. I'm gonna go ahead and activate this, give myself some punchy power.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it's a free action
Okay.
to do that for myself. And then I will move ahead just to get away from definitely 1 monster. There might be others, probably.
Which one?
I'll go to this one.
All right.
All right.
And so it was free because of Daisy's ability, right?
Correct.
She can use a tome for free,
Aha,
just in
so
case
she read
anybody
about
was
punching.
confused.
Yes, I know Kung Fu because this
Taekwondo.
book
Okay,
told
all
me I do.
All right, sweet.
Thumb
Through
outside.
1 clue for every investigator. So we're back into clue territory.
Yes.
We're in the art gallery. It says force after you fail a skill test while investigating the art gallery, lose 2 resources. Bummer. Some of us don't have 2 to lose.
This
so
is actually great for Daisy.
it's not a problem. Yeah, and that's you, right? 2 shroud, so that's not a big deal.
NBD.
Not a problem.
Daisy's
problem.
got this on the lockdown.
Okay.
Okay.
Assuming nothing bad happens.
Now, should we just kind of?
Let's just, I mean, right now he's aloof. We can take advantage of that.
Well, here's what I want to do, man.
you want to sock him?
So I only have 2 actions because my drink was poisoned. Thanks.
Ah, that's right.
But I kind of just want to get with you.
No, I'm not single. that research librarian.
I could also start to play some stuff. You know what? I'm gonna do that. It's about time to get real here. I'm going to spend my first action to play an emergency cache, gain 3 resources.
Oh,
Look how easy that was.
move
I
the
can't even
token
believe
over
it.
there.
Nice.
And
How
then
efficient was that?
I'm going to play. Oh yeah, this is what I'm looking for. Oh yeah.
I also really like how the degree of elaborate borders goes up as you flip them to the higher
Oh, thank you for
numbered
noticing
side.
that. Yes.
Worth noting.
The more resources you get, the more elaborate you get.
Hold on
That's
just a
right.
second.
Stands to reason.
rich.
Right?
Hold on just a
Fur
second,
coat.
boys. I got a swarm of rats on me.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Completely missed.
You gotta
So let's hold off on
get the
that.
cut of their jib.
Yeah, punch them rats.
What do I? Should
in the
I?
kisser.
I think I want to. Yeah, just try to punch
Just
these
punch him.
rats.
Now,
I got
you've got
1
cursed
HP.
luck, so if everything goes really well, you can get rid of cursed luck and the rats.
I'm sure
One fell
everything.
swoop. All he has to do is cheat.
Yep.
I'm sure everything.
Oh, yeah. Wait,
we can't do
cheat
it yet.
anymore.
It's gone. That was in the act. That was on the act thing.
Son of a
We've
periwinkle.
got no cheating. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try to punch these rats.
Yeah.
He's vicious.
If I do anything but fight, I would take an attack of opportunity, so I can't do that. So first action is going to be a fight. I've got a 3 punch.
You could, I guess,
Let me
evade
hold
the
your bag,
rats.
because you're.
Thank you.
You need to
Thank you.
not tie it.
Get
Hold
in
the
there with both
drawstring.
hands.
Now, if I get a superstar, I get 2 resources. Everything's looking great. Not a problem.
Full well
Bag on.
live.
And I needed to overcome a 1. I have a 3. -1 is a 2, which means I get also a -1 for this. So after you -1 skill value during test. So I'm at a 2. -1 goes to 1, which still succeeds.
So it ties, so it succeeds.
And so that means I win. I'm going to hit
Get
these
rid of
rats. Get
They
rid of
have
these
1
rats.
hit point.
Yes.
And that's what you did to him.
Yes. After you succeeded a skill test by 1 or more, which I didn't, I succeeded by 0.
Oh, no.
Discard cursed luck. So at least the rats are gone now. Rats. And then I'm going to play my emergency cash. I keep wanting to do that. I just need the money.
All right.
And now I could spend 2 to take another action as Skids' special ability. I just gained 3. I could pay 2.
What would your skill be?
But I'm not going to do it.
Oh, yeah, you're not going to. Never mind.
I'm going to save my money. All right, that's it.
All right.
Overruled.
It's all
So
up to you.
I think I'm going to investigate one of these here
I
doorways.
like that idea.
So I
what
just
could
say-
go wrong?
What could possibly
Oh,
go
hello,
wrong?
sir.
All right,
I'm
first action
Just
move.
wandering down this darkened hall. I'm
I'm a VIP.
Don't
Can't
worry
you
about
tell?
me.
Yeah.
I'm wearing my
Put
hat.
that crowbar down. That's cool. What are we feeling here?
Well, this, yeah, I don't know.
We'll go left, right, center.
Yeah.
All right.
There's a tiger in this one for sure.
Back alley. Yeah, I wandered right out of the.
Dang it.
Oh, dang.
Oh, hey, we can get out this way.
We can get out this way.
Good
All right.
to know.
So, and there is 1 clue here, and
One clue per person.
Oh, that's right. 1 clue per person.
So move, and you have 1 more.
Now I can investigate.
You can totally
And
investigate.
it's only
I've
a
got a
DC of
3.
1. That's pretty easy.
This
It's
is
really
this is
technically
great.
2
The back
with
alley is
that's
incredible.
ideal for you.
The problem is where's our homie?
What, homie?
Because we have to find the VIP area, which apparently we haven't found.
I guess there's one place
I
left.
guess we know where it might be. So let's get some clues in the meantime.
So
I'm taking them in order.
I could.
Give it to us, Johnny. Give us
I
the
could play
nuclear
this
perspective.
skill card,
Yes.
Yes.
which I can commit to the test. If it's successful, I draw 1 card. If it's successful by 1, I lose this.
Sounds like a
seems like a good
good
plan.
thing
So
to
this is
do.
what I'm going to do. I'm going to be very perceptive as I wander outside, which probably didn't happen.
So your skill is 3.
My skill is
Minus
3.
1 for your luck is 2. Plus 2 for your icons is up to 4.
Up to 4.
So you've
4
got to
have to beat a
You've got to
1.
beat it. It's easy. This is what.
No
I
more
really
than a
should
minus
beat a
2.
2.
No more than a minus 2.
It's fine. I'm sure it's great. Great.
Done.
-2. So you succeed by 2, which means your cursed luck is gone, and you get a clue. Congrats. And you get to draw a card for perception.
Yay!
And then this is
That worked out very well.
Everything worked.
Hey,
everything
everything
worked.
It was great.
Ow.
That worked out.
So move, investigate.
We've
The
investigated,
staff at
and
this
now,
casino is just really,
well, they weren't really guarding the back alley.
We
Okay,
only
yeah,
need 6
you can go out
clues
that
to
door.
advance.
Yeah,
Let's
the-
keep that in mind. So you've got 1, you've got 1. So we only need 4 more, right? That's
All
not
right.
a problem.
No.
All right, that's the end of the investigation
So
phase.
things are about to get spicy.
We've done
Watch
it.
out.
Enemies with the hunter keyword start to move around. So
This
he's
guy,
going to
gonna
move
move
towards
1 towards Daisy, but he's now in the, we'll say, yeah, I guess there.
Do we? So there's a tie here. What happens there? Do we
Guess
have to?
we get to choose.
The lead investigator
are
generally
they
chooses.
equidistant to Daisy? Is I guess the only real thing to
Yeah,
establish.
either here,
No, he has to
here,
go here to
here.
go there, right?
Yeah. So can we put him not at my location?
Unless we invoke the Grim rule, which says make it as
But
bad
wait,
as
he
possible.
can't. He can't. He has to go from the card room.
Yeah, that's right.
To,
he
to get to the
does.
darkened hall.
He
So
does.
there it is. So he is with
No,
Mr. Skid.
no, I feel like I'm
Skid's
gonna,
about to get
McGee.
I'm gonna be in a big
But he doesn't get.
situation.
He's still loose.
He's still aloof.
He's still aloof.
Wait
until
for
the
it.
very next
Yeah,
moment.
for this agenda.
Okay, so there's that, and now we are going to each engage enemy attacks, which there is no engaged enemies, if I'm correct, right? And then upkeep phase, or set actions. Flip the mini cards here.
Okay.
Find your card.
Oh, thanks. Appreciate it.
Everybody grab a resource and a card.
Everybody grab a
Look
resource
at
and a
this.
card.
Look at the efficiency. 2 becomes 3.
Ooh, I like this.
C-A-R-D.
And then each investigator checks hand size. Anybody have more than 8 cards?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No.
I've got 8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I've got bad luck and a thug coming my way. Okay, now we advance the agenda. So we place 1 Doom on it.
It happens.
Advance agenda if the Doom threshold is satisfied. It is.
All right, does that mean we remove the Doom from our...
You wish. Your questioning has drawn, we do. Yeah, your questioning has drawn the attention of several men.
You wish we did.
Hired thugs by the look of them. Uh-oh. Francis doesn't want to be bothered, one of them says. We suggest you leave the premises before we force you to leave. Shuffle the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck. I will give you the honor of that. One of you. If the players have completed extracurricular activity, advance directly to Agenda 2B. We have not,
No.
technically. If the house always wins is the first scenario, advance to Agenda 2A, which it is.
Okay.
So we're advancing to Agenda 2A. Underground Muscle. Most of the other patrons seem oblivious to the mobsters and goons closing in around you.
Uh-oh.
What could...
Because they're drinking.
But you recognize this for what it really is. You're about to get roughed up.
Oh, well, at least they spell it out for us.
On guard. Good thing I have my Kung Fu encyclopedia.
3 Doom to advance to the next
I will say the
phase.
art on that certainly makes it look more creepy than just some mobsters roughing us up.
Well, you never know.
Why
with
are the
mobsters
mobsters so drippy with
Yeah,
glue?
there's a little too many tentacles for just your average mobster.
And then we're going to each draw 1 card from the top of the encounter deck, starting with
Great.
Robert, as is customary.
Daisy, what you get? I get O'Banion's Thug. He's actually quite a bruiser to a certain extent. While O'Banion's Thug is engaged with you, you cannot gain resources. So, boom. Sorry, Daisy.
All right, sucks.
Yeah.
Over to me. Swarm of rats, man.
Man.
Skids.
Skids
Finding
probably should have
those-
showered before
He's
he
in a
came out
weird
tonight.
place, man. He's got bad luck and there's rats everywhere. It's awful. Over
What was
to
in that
Jonathan
drink?
there.
Hey, Curse Luck, we've seen you before.
Now,
You know how this works.
let's also remember what happened here. So we lost the aloof keyword, which means that old pit boss is going to
Oh.
immediately engage me since we were in the same location. So I've now got 2 just disastrous things here.
disasters.
All right, well, that's fine, right? What could go wrong? That's fine. Now we have to make decisions. Each investigator takes a turn performing 3 actions.
I need to think just for a moment, but I think I have my plan pretty well laid out.
Yeah, I'm gonna start looking. This is
So wait,
good.
what are you guys
this is
doing? I'm sorry, I
good,
kind
this
of I
is
was in
good.
my own little world there.
Well, so I've got 2 baddies on me, and I feel like
Ew.
I need to just evade. Skids is a pretty decent evader,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna try to just get out of dodge.
Yeah.
But I've got to go through this mobster as well.
Correct.
Right. So I just feel like I need to get where you guys are, and I'm more than happy to make that happen.
Okay. Yeah, I think so.
Do you want to start with me?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, let's kick it off. Now, I could potentially, I think fighting the rats is better than evading the rats. I think I just have to eat that one, and then we'll move on. I'm going to play a card that is not a card at all. I'm just going to attack those rats. So attacking the rats is my first action. Bag me if you would, my friend.
Jawohl.
I've got a 2 attack because of my Curse to Luck, and I need to hit a 1 success rate. But I'm pretty certain there's a superstar in here somewhere, though we have not seen it yet.
You just hard the cards.
-2 means I have failed.
Miserably.
All right, let's think about this.
Reassess.
I have 2 actions left. I can spend resources to get another one.
Be worth it?
I can also maybe try to bump this roll up a little bit. I'm going to try to do that.
There we go.
I should have done that last time, probably. Unfortunately, I'm going to fight the rats again. I'm going to discard a Derringer. It's got the little skull icon, so I'm going to get +1. That cancels my luck. So I have 3 fight. I need to hit a 1.
Yeah, I keep forgetting about that dumb luck.
So anything more?
Ah, I'm glad I did that. -2. So I do succeed, but I still have bad luck. So the swarm of rats is punched.
All right.
And now you won't get a nasty disease.
I have 1 more action.
Bet you can't kill that guy handily.
That's right.
Can you evade him?
I think so. I'm going to go ahead and spend 2 resources to get an extra action.
Okay.
As is Skids' ability. It's limit once per turn.
All right.
It's a free action, so it doesn't trigger like an attack or anything like that. So now I have 2 actions left. The first thing I'm going to do is try to evade this boss. He has a 3 agility. I'm trying to,
4.
and I've got bad luck. So I've,
You have to get
tied
a
up.
positive for the first
I'm
time.
tied up.
Zero
Is
or
this bad
tied.
correct?
Nobody's in there with me.
I think there's a
So
lot of negative numbers in
Yeah.
there.
It's like somebody built this for us to lose.
Yep. All right. Let's just go for it. I mean, I can't fight this guy, right?
No.
Give me that superstar, please.
Come on.
+1.
Woo! We'll take it.
Can you believe that?
Yeah.
Which
Can
means,
you
yeah,
believe
you get rid of
that?
the slip. You slip
Boom.
him, and now he's just there.
He's
like
exhausted.
a dunce.
And I have one more action left.
Don't you lose that?
Yeah, and I lose that, which is just incredible. And I'm going to spend that action. See, he's going to keep moving towards
But
Daisy.
just one, and that's the thing is I'm 2 away.
He'll
forget
re-engage
there's
me
this
though
guy
whenever
here.
Yeah,
he comes up
that's
into my grill.
That's true. Why don't you just sidestep or something?
So I could come in here and engage this guy as well, but I guess as soon as Steven walks in, he will be engaged. Huh?
Correct. That actually might be a pretty viable turn for you.
I know. I think I know what I'm going to do. I am going to play what must be played.
Uh-oh.
Play Cat Burglar.
Yes.
Oh.
I can do that now without getting attacked because he's exhausted. That gives me a +1 flighty foot, which means I can evade easier.
Okay.
And it also has an action: exhausted, disengage from each enemy engaged with you, and move to a connecting location. Does
Unbelievably
not
good.
provoke attack of opportunity.
Cat burglar is the bomb.
So I basically evaded and then was like, "Hey, Cat Burglar, need your help." And so next turn I will be able to evade much more easily. That's gonna
All right.
that's gonna work out for me.
I love that card so much.
Yeah, it's a great one. There's that, and over to Robert or Jonathan. What do you guys want to go next?
I think I have my turn figured out. If you
Yeah,
wanna
I do
keep
not have my
ruminating.
turn figured out.
Okay,
Surely.
I am first going to probably do something that's a little bit disproportionate, but I like the fun of it. So I'm going to activate my encyclopedia and give myself the knowledge of something, which
Tell
will
us,
be applicable.
please.
I wish I could fill in the gaps here, but I am not that good of a
Art.
storyteller.
You're looking at art.
Yeah,
I'm looking at the art.
I was
Yes,
like,
this
oh,
Rembrandt.
gosh,
This is,
okay,
but
yes.
it's a fake. You're like, a true Rembrandt has a certain gloss.
That's right. And it smells like cat pee. So I'm activating the encyclopedia. I'm boosting my knowledge, so I'm currently at a 7.
And that's free for
Oh wait,
Daisy.
I can't do that because of this guy.
You've
Stand
got
by.
a guy. That's right.
But wait. Command take an additional action. Yeah, so I can't do that. So I am gonna fly even more by the seat of my pants. No, I can't do it anyway. It's too close. So
Dude,
I
what are
need-
you gonna do here?
Man, I think because I wanna stuff, you know.
Do you need Roland to come over there?
Do you need me to come over there and
Probably,
take care
yeah.
of
Why don't
things?
you take your turn and just bruise
Okay.
this guy?
See if
But
you
I
can
have to
bruise-
I will have
disengage with
to-
him first.
I will have to deal with this guy.
Man, what are all these mobsters doing?
This is
These
so
would've thought,
annoying.
Who would have thought mobs are this illegal gambling facility?
So let's see.
guys are problems.
So I have to go from there to the darkened hall to get to the back alley.
You gotta go through.
It's
You
not
got
a
an
straight
enemy. And
line.
you gotta go through another enemy.
Dang
to
it,
do
this is so annoying.
Yeah, they got us blocked off.
And I can't even gain resources.
They got us blocked off.
So I
got
thought I
us
had it
blocked
figured out, and I was wrong.
They
Unless
totally
I just
got us
want to
blocked
provoke
off.
an attack of opportunity, which I definitely don't.
I think maybe.
Should I harder the
Roland's-
cards to this? Because if I have a +1, my plan is I currently have a +1 to like against the DC that I'm rolling against, which is I'm going to try to fight this guy and kill
Yeah.
him.
Oh well. I mean, you do you.
Yeah. Do you have any cards in your hand that allow you to
Kill him? Yes.
do more damage or
Yes.
help yourself? in
Yes,
that
but
area?
they're both expensive and thusly risky given the margin.
All right. So you
between
basically
my
have to
5
fight or
his 4.
evade because old.
I think the smart move is to evade him.
Yeah.
But then I'm evading. Oh,
What
and
is-
then he's at least exhausted. So I'm just going to do that. So
You're gonna try to evade him.
this is
First
a
action.
fast card.
Okay.
It doesn't require an action to play. Play only during your turn. Until the end of the round, you may use my knowledge in lieu of combat or agility.
Okay.
So now I've got a 5
And
for
that doesn't
agility
trigger
and
him
combat.
because it was fast.
Correct.
That's
Also
great.
costs 1. Thank you. Boo! No, just flip it and grab one. So now I've got that, and now I will reach into the bag and
shaking
try to
this bag.
give him the slip.
I'm so shaking.
The bag
this.
is well
So I've
shook.
got a 5 to
well
his
shaken.
2, which means I can get as much as a -3, and I get a superstar! I draw a card for each tome I control, which is 1.
Hey, gain a
so
card.
he is both given the slip. Boom.
Pulled the drawstring for you in celebration.
I draw a card.
All right, so first action, well done.
Well
Evaded.
done.
I wasn't fully aware that fast didn't provoke stuff. That's great.
Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah, I guess it's fast. That makes sense.
Woo, I got it. And now, because that has transpired, I'm still.
Yep.
How many actions do I have?
You have 2
I
left.
Two left. I'm going to go ahead and boost my intellect as before, as I
Okay.
planned. So now I'm up to a Sebin. That's a free action, 2
That's
actions.
free for Daisy, nice.
Yeah, free for Daisy. Still 2 to go.
Are you going to get cheeky and try to get some clues here?
Yeah, 100%. Because he's
Alright.
exhausted
Yeah.
now.
You
So
gave him
yeah.
the slip, and you're like just looking at pictures.
I wanted to play a card, but I realized that ultimately it's
She's
not
just snooping
necessarily-
around the art gallery,
Yeah, right decision.
like looking over here, and he's around the corner, and then evading over here. It's beautiful. All right, so you have 2 actions left.
Some
actions.
proper investigation.
Sorry.
It's the worst time to pull it. 0. It
Success.
succeeds.
Take your clue, sir.
Yoink.
Okay.
And I'll do it one more time.
Good luck.
May the force be with you. Wait, wrong side.
Bag on. Oh, the superstar again, man. Daisy, you are
Daisy's
a
on
killer.
fire. Drawing a card.
Woo!
I probably have way too many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
All right, so we've got 2 more clues. And how many do we need to get out of here? What do we got? 1, 2, 3, and we need 6 to get out of here?
6.
Ugh,
It's not terrible. We made a third of our progress just now.
it's not terrible. You're right.
All right. So it's my turn.
Yes.
And we've got 2 here, and none there. And we need 2 more clues. So I could investigate here.
Yes,
Perhaps
twice.
get 2 clues, and then everything's great.
You had a clue.
Yes,
You had a clue
left over from last time.
So why you only have 2?
Oh, I should
You
have grabbed another
3,
one.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh, so all I need is 1 clue.
Might be.
You need 2. We still need 2 clues total.
So only 2 clues.
We got 3
total.
here and 1 there, so we need 6 because
Oh,
2 times 3 is
that's right.
6. So
Math.
I mean,
How
you
does it
could
work?
you could technically just try to get the clues, and then we could go to we could blow into the VIP room, guns blazing, and try to
I don't think that's necessarily a bad idea.
get out of there.
All right.
I mean, it seems like something we would
But somebody's
do.
got to kill this mob enforcer. You see? See him? Yeah.
I mean, I
see
can go
him?
and I can go and punch him if necessary.
Well,
But
actually, we can also just give him the slip as we're making our way
yeah,
to.
just give him the slip.
I like the slimy game that we're playing in the casino, where we're just kind of like meandering around and not engaging. I think that's smart.
Yeah.
I think it's smart. You don't really.
You don't
want
take
to,
damage if you never get hit.
You don't
That's
get in
right.
a fight with mobsters in a casino. If
That's
I learned
right.
anything.
I
I've
think,
seen
dude,
that
I think
movie.
we should just investigate the back alley. Maybe get rid
All
of
right.
some cursed luck. It's super easy. It's a 1 shroud.
All right, yeah.
Boost
well,
if
so
you
1
can,
shroud.
JIC.
Well, I have.
Because you only got a 3.
Yeah, I may as well
Or if
use
you have an
another
asset that can help.
perception
Yeah,
here.
you should. You need to shake that luck.
Shake the
Oh,
luck,
nice.
so I need to be extra perceptive.
This is where that tentacle always
So
hits
I've
the
got
board.
5.
By the way. So first action, you're investigating the back alley. And Jonathan gets -4. All right, hold on. Let's do
5
the
minus
math.
4.
There's no way that that's going to work.
There's no way that's going to work.
Wait,
No,
you got
5
3,
minus
4, 5.
5.
Minus 5.
You've got 5 here, -1. It puts you at 4, right? -4 puts you at 0. That is a failure.
Yeah.
Womp womp.
First
5 minus
action.
5 is 0. Has to be
Man,
1.
what are the chances that you draw the -4?
Second action. Let's do it again.
Doing it again? No buffs?
Never
No,
tell me
wait.
the odds.
Let me make sure
This cursed
here.
luck is a real bummer.
It is the real bummer.
It is a real bummer.
I've known people with cursed luck.
Who made this game?
I'd like to speak to
Like to speak with your manager of this game?
I will go ahead and do it. Let's just make it happen.
All right, just straight up. So you are at 2, trying to hit a 1.
Here, 2 trying to hit a 1.
So -1 or better.
Heart of the cards, heart of the cards.
Ha!
-4 again. Who are you?
I siphoned all your luck away from you.
All right, well, I will at least, I can pay 2 here for a hunch, or working on a hunch. Just go ahead and get 1 clue from there.
Oh, nice, and it's fast.
And it's fast, so that's all good. And then I can still make
pay for
my
that? You
last.
did pay
yes,
for that, yeah.
my 2, yeah.
So you're gonna try 1 more.
I'm gonna try 1 more.
All right. So luckily you had a fast discover.
Fast discover.
5. You don't have any.
Don't have any. Now I could potentially. No, I won't have any.
All right, so
You're gonna investigate, right?
the
This
important
feels like
thing
I feel like this is gonna blow up on
yeah,
us so
this is
hard.
not
By the
a
way.
negative. This is gonna look like
He's going to
Come
draw
on,
that
superstar
tentacle
me.
thing.
Ha!
Oh,
skull.
skull.
Skull is -2. You may spend 2 resources to treat it as 0.
I do
Minus-
not. I use my 2 resources to work on the
Same
hunch.
difference.
Turn the middle side topwise.
That is
Middle side topwise indeed.
unfortunate.
Yeah,
We call that
gee
unfortunate.
whiz.
We've got 1 clue left to get, but don't worry.
So, and that was only because of cursed luck that I lost that.
Yeah, it is. isn't it?
Naturally.
Thank you, Cursed Luck. Let's go to now the enemy phase. Enemies with Hunter advance.
He's coming for me.
Coming here.
Okay.
And
for
do they
things
advance when they're exhausted? Is there a special
I
thing
think
about
they
that?
ready, but I would need to check.
Yeah, let's check.
Yeah.
Whoop. So he doesn't move.
He doesn't move because
He's exhausted. That's great.
The fancy footwork of Skids.
It's important to know that.
Choked him with heel
Note
dust.
that at home. Choke him with heel dust, Danny. All right, and then each engaged enemy attacks if able.
Well,
not gonna happen.
Not engaged.
No,
nothing.
yeah, everybody's exhausted or not present.
No,
Okay.
not engaged. Everything's exhausted there.
Good.
Yeah, it worked out.
All right, we did it. So reset actions. Flip your mini cards.
I'll flip my own card. Thank you.
Ready all exhausted cards now.
Uh-oh.
Ready here. That's going to engage me.
Don't forget a resource
And
for flipping.
then
Sorry.
ready here. That's going to engage.
It's going to take me a
All right.
lifetime to learn.
Each investigator draws a card and gains a resource, except for you, because you can't gain a resource. Ha 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 ha. Game says no. And then each investigator checks hand size. 8 cards. All right, 8 cards is happening. And now we move back over to the Mythos phase where things get even worse. Place 1 Doom on the agenda.
Well, it's just the first Doom in
Not a
BD.
problem. Advance it if it's 3 or higher, which it is not.
It ain't.
Each investigator draws 1 card from the top of the encounter deck.
We can only spend these resources if we get to the VIP. zone.
Yes. The
We
clues.
don't even know where the clues are.
Dude, we just have to get one, and then we have to all get here, I think. I mean, I have to imagine this is where all the party is.
Yikes.
What do we got?
Arousing suspicion plays 1 Doom on each criminal at your location, which is with this guy.
1. Dang.
And
Okay.
and then that's it.
Clock's a ticking, boys. I'll take mine. Twist of Fate. Reveal a random token from the Chaos bag. What could go wrong? Would you hold that bag for me?
Absolutely nothing.
Positive number or superstar is great.
Even number or positive number?
Positive, well, even, I should say. It actually says positive. You reveal a superstar or positive, nothing happens. Any other number, take a damage, and
right.
any of the symbols is worse. That's
That's
positive,
a positive
right?
number.
No,
But is it-
it's neither negative nor positive.
0 is technically positive, I believe.
Is it?
Where's the?
I don't believe so.
It's definitely positive.
Someone called
right?
us Syrians on this. This is.
Positive?
Who invented 0?
Hold on,
What
I'm looking it up because I'm
Right.
generally confused
Arabic
now.
numerals?
This is elementary school knowledge, I'm sure.
This is the Turks' fault.
But I haven't been in that. That kind of learning setting. And some
It says if you reveal any other number, I think it's safe to say that 0 is not a positive number.
it's not a positive number.
That's
pretty
why it
sure.
doesn't say negative number. It says any other number.
That's fair.
Do we need to get the scientists on this?
I'm looking it up
Someone.
on this large.
0 is neither
phone.
positive or negative. This is the foundation of our entire
It is neither positive nor negative.
mathematic
Well, there you
system. All right, so I'll take a damage.
Thank you, elementary school. You taught me well.
Taking a damage here. Sorry, Skids. And then over to Jonathan, you get your
I'll get mine. This
card
will be
of fate.
fine.
Please don't
Yes,
place a
it'll be
doom
fine.
on anything.
Something
I
in the
guess it won't
drinks.
matter.
It does have Serge.
Surge.
You didn't drink.
Has had, but you do lose 1 action.
Wait, it says
Each
that
player,
still?
Yeah.
Each player, Jonathan.
What were you doing
What?
at the bar, Skids?
Oh, everybody who is drunk?
Each
Yeah.
player who's had a drink, and then Surge means I draw another card.
I'm going to
I'm
use
sober.
my handy dandy
I'm the designated driver.
supply token here to designate that I'm -1 action. All right, so I don't forget. Then do it again.
Oh, Vanya's Thug.
All right, that's not a problem, right? So what could go wrong?
Rex O'Banion.
He comes over there to
I might just whack him.
whack him.
Bushwhack 'em.
Okay, so now we're back to the problems.
Yeah, this is really become an issue very quickly.
I can deal with my thug if you guys can deal with yours.
I can deal with my thug,
can
but
deal
I
with my
walk
thug.
from one into the other. That's,
Can you do 4 to that guy?
That's my problem. Can I do 4 to him?
Yeah.
No.
Hold on. I have a turn that I think will be very helpful for everyone.
Okay.
Let me just make sure I'm counting it through before I initiate.
You take it first. I don't even want to know what it is. I just want to be excited by it.
Okay. Do we have? Well, as my plan is dependent on you picking up this clue. Truth be told,
I
or
will-
semi-dependent. Let me make sure I've got it. 1.
Yeah, I can do that.
3. No, I cannot. Yeah, if you can do that,
Golly, I've got to.
I can potentially deal with this
Okay.
thug and potentially this thug.
So my plan is to brain this guy,
Okay.
and then investigate with the rest of my actions. So it'll take 2 actions to brain him, and then 1 to.
Yeah, assuming nothing goes wrong
Yeah,
whatsoever.
it'll all go fine.
All right. Okay, so my turn will look highly reminiscent of the previous.
Roland's ability.
Yeah, read that. After you defeat,
Oh, I've defeated an enemy.
get a clue. So all you have to do is kill him.
I'll brain this guy, and
you're
then I'll be
done.
like, hey.
Let's
take
never
it through.
forget Roland's ability.
Roland's ability.
Easy
So-
to forget.
All right,
Your-
first that is Roland's ability.
So I'm gonna. How about actually you do that because my plan is contingent on that. I want to ensure success.
Yeah, I think that's a
So
really good
we
idea.
need to see if Roland's going to get us into trouble.
Will you? All your actions be spent here? Are you going to try to travel here?
No, I'll
With
need
your
2.
three?
Well, I might with my 3rd.
I'm going to take a
Okay.
guess that all of his actions.
Then I'm going to go first instead. Then, if you want to end up here, because mine involves that.
All right.
Okay.
So
Okay.
wait. Now this is what happens in this game, though. We're putting together an elaborate situation that is going to fall apart entirely.
I believe in the perfect storm.
Okay.
You know.
Let's do it.
Okay, so I'm spending my 1.
Okay.
And I'm going to do, much like last turn, mind over matter. I get my knowledge per my stats. I'm going to try to give this guy an
Now
evasion slip.
It is fast.
It's fast.
It's fast.
Yep.
Oh,
Doesn't
well,
matter.
it didn't spend an action. So
That's
it
right.
doesn't-
So bag me, please.
Bag on.
So I need to get anything
So your first action is an evade.
no more than a -3.
Okay.
Good luck. How did you get out of here with no curse luck this whole time?
Because I haven't been drinking. -1.
Ah,
Success.
right.
All right.
So he is effectively done. First action
He
complete.
keeps getting confused.
First free action is this, +2 to my combat, up to a 7. Next action, move.
Your little
Yes,
book,
knowledge
up to a 7.
is up to a 7.
Knowledge is power, though, as we know.
Hit there, immediately automatically engages here. And then as my final action, I am playing I've Got a Plan, which costs 3. And it says fight. This attack uses knowledge to deal damage, +1 damage for each extra clue you have up to max 3.
Boom.
So now I just got to reach into the bag.
Woo.
His DC is 2. I'm at a 7. Nothing more than a -5 or an auto fail.
Or an
He
auto
most
fail.
certainly had a plan.
All right, so if we were just karmically, and just given our understanding of the universe, if we were to assume the actual chance of drawing the tentacle right now, it's higher than the reality,
Why don't we
right?
worry about the superstar? You know, positive intent, something
Positive
about
intent.
it.
Here we go.
I don't know.
This is going to be good.
Don't
this
just-
is going to be. You had a
just
plan.
please
You
make it
executed it
okay.
perfectly. You haven't been drinking.
Yeah, not a
all
problem.
right.
Great. Wow, just blowed up.
Nice.
Way to go, Daisy.
I like it.
And that guy's stuck there. He's not got.
That's what I'm
Hunter.
talking about. Well
Okay.
done.
Okay.
Wow, I'm impressed. The power of knowledge has never been so strong.
Brains.
All right, Jonathan.
All right. So me now I'm gonna punch this dude.
You got any special?
I do. I have
something?
overpower here, so I'm going to buff my fisticuffs
Ooh, okay.
to 7 to 6, and then -1 to 5
Yep. So you got 5 because of your luck.
because of my
So you're
luck.
natively at 4, +2 is 6, -1 for curse luck is 5, and you've got to hit at 2.
So
Or no,
that
wait,
means-
what do you have? You have to do
4.
4. That sucks.
It's pretty rough.
Is this
It's the
gonna
best we
work?
can manage.
This isn't gonna work,
got
right?
any things you can throw in there?
That's it. That's all I got.
Wait a minute.
here.
Are you fighting him?
Yeah, I'm fighting. I don't get the money for that.
No, you just discard it.
Oh, okay.
Show
All right.
me.
Discarded. My guard.
And you
dog.
can contribute any number of these, correct?
All right, so you can add any number of cards.
So I did my overpower skill is +2. I have discarded my guard dog, which was in the alley.
Another
Just happened to be in
+1?
the alley.
Yeah. Hey.
For a +1. So I'm doing what I can with what I have.
So you need a -2 or better.
Yeah.
And you did this twice, let's not forget. So like, hopefully,
Well, why don't we go ahead?
you're going
and-
again, but you remember you got another one too, right?
yeah, that's true.
You gotta
That's
fight him
true.
again.
All right.
I believe in
that's
I
fair.
believe in Roland here. I believe in Roland. Come on. Oh yes!
Superstar.
Yes!
I get +1 for every clue in the location, which is 1.
All right, you easily
So
did
I
it.
easily
And the
did it.
curse luck is gone, dude.
And the curse luck is gone. Get
Yes, that'll make
odor
the next
here.
one so much
Yeah, that's so
easier.
helpful here.
So
Give me that token.
old bro here takes 1,
And you draw a card.
and I draw a card because I did it.
Thanks for overpower.
You're the man now, dog.
You got brained.
All right.
All right, so you're doing it again?
I'm doing it again. Now, I have here some unexpected courage that I found after braining this guy. I think I should probably just go ahead and play it.
Yeah, because this is
You play
somewhat
the
critical.
hand you got.
You played the hand
Reinforce
you got.
success.
Play the
Oh,
hand you
nice.
got.
Yeah, reinforce success. That's exactly right.
And I think I may as well put the beat cop down.
Far out.
2.
+3.
So +3.
I like your
this.
moxie.
Unexpected
No-
courage and
no
a cop
silliness.
shows
Mhm.
up.
The cop showed
Hey, I
up.
heard there were mobs this week.
All right, -3 or better.
All right, -3 or better.
Just make it happen
this is
again.
gonna happen.
Just make it happen.
I don't even want to look.
It's -1. It's
All
great.
right,
It's
got
perfect.
it.
Blew it up.
Brained him.
All right.
So he's out.
Get that clue.
Roland's
Get the
ability
clue.
triggers.
Roland's ability triggers.
Getting him a clue.
Getting him a clue.
And now you even have one more action.
So I'm going to move here.
Let's get out of here. Okay.
Where's... Oh, the VIP area is yet to be discovered.
Yeah, I believe it's behind.
Yeah.
number
All right, so
3.
you're saying that we've got everything under control.
All we have to do is get to the VIP area. That's our next objective.
But
we
here's-
have the clues.
Here's the question.
Okay.
I have the option to essentially burst into the VIP room as the final action of our entire turn.
That always turns out well.
Yeah, I see that. I see that being a good idea.
Truly? Oh, we'll do it. All right, let's do it. Okay, so my first action, exhaust cat burglar.
Yay.
Disengage from
that's right.
each enemy engaged with you. So we'll put the boss over here. Confused.
Automatic, no bag reaching at all.
And move to an adjacent or connecting location.
That was
Oh,
all
nice.
free.
That's great.
Boom.
Cat
It,
burglar is
it
awesome.
costs an action, so.
Oh, never mind.
This action does not provoke attacks of opportunity.
It's
So that
just
was my
super
first
efficient.
action, which means my second action of 2. Well, hold on. I could also spend 2 money and get an additional action. I have to choose that now. Because once I take my last action, I can't.
Well, so that's 1. That's 2. So
I don't want to
expand it.
I don't want to
Well,
get.
so-
I have -1 because I poisoned
'cause you're
again,
poisoned.
Jonathan.
I think it is both reasonable because it's likely to assume that something's coming behind that door, but we also don't know what. So it could either be an action needed or an action wasted.
I think I'm gonna do. It feels like Skids would do this.
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
He's a gambler.
He's a gambling man.
2 actions. First action. Here. It's the VIP area, guys.
We found it.
While you were in the VIP area, you cannot draw cards or gain resources during the upkeep phase.
Aha.
Fine, that's not a problem.
Not a big deal.
So we all just need to get here, and then I have my final action, and it's not the upkeep phase. I'm gonna gain a money
Okay.
because I'm
Okay.
super poor now.
Okay.
So paid 2 to get 1. Whatever, I'll take it. Not the best math on earth. And now we are done.
Wait, you just gained a resource?
Yeah, but it's during the upkeep phase.
Oh, never
okay?
mind.
So
Sorry.
no big deal.
Details.
Skids can still find the coins.
Detail, meal detail.
All right, so
All right.
moving on. We
Everything
now have
is
the enemy phase.
great.
Enemies with Hunter.
Exhausted.
Exhausted.
Doesn't matter.
Each enemy attacks if able. We have taken
Doesn't
care of
matter.
all of that.
We're doing
We've been
pretty
so
good
thorough
here.
in spite
Yeah.
of our drinking.
Reset all of our mini cards. Ready all exhausted cards.
Okay.
Drawing, resourcing. I'm pulling it from the right side.
Each
this
investigator
time.
draws a card and gains a resource except for Skids, who cannot because he is a VIP.
So I shall
And
draw a card.
Just ragged, just
Oh,
having no
no.
cash. And then each investigator checks hand size. Anyone have 8 cards or less? Or
I do
more
not.
than 8?
I have 7.
All right, 8 cards.
So something happened here. May have drawn a treachery card.
Oh no, play it immediately.
This has revelation. Put cover up into my threat area with 3 clues on it. That'll be fine, right? It's got clues. It's good. When I would discover 1 or more clues at my location, discard that many clues from cover up instead. If the game ends and there are any clues on cover up, I suffer 1 mental trauma.
Dude, that's permanent. And so you're gonna be taking that.
That's happening.
There's no way you're gonna mine the I mean, maybe you could mine the VIP area. It's a shroud of 3.
Maybe, but that's not likely to happen. So I'm just gonna start punching people and then just deal with the PTSD later on.
All right, place 1 Doom on the agenda. Let's do it. And it has reached its 3. 1, 2, 3.
Correct. Advance.
So we are now going
I'm
to
sure the VIP
advance
area
it.
will be fine.
Hit the Doom threshold.
Hired goons approach.
You hear a crash from somewhere outside and screams of pain in the lounge. Where's the lounge? Oh no, man, that's a lot of screaming to
A
get
bit
to
away.
us.
Yeah, it's really traveled.
To get to us, yeah. A terrible monstrosity smashes through the entrance of the club. No way.
What is happening?
Crushing
in
the
this
stairwell
town?
and knocking over gangsters and patrons alike. Spawn a random enemy from the set-aside hideous abominations.
it's a hideous
Encounter set
That is-
in the Clover Club Lounge.
That
Shuffle
is
the rest of the
exactly
encounter
what
set
this
and set
scenario
aside
needed.
striking fear encounter set in the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck.
Okay.
All right, so these are going to get shuffled back in.
So we got some more supernatural threats.
We're also going to shuffle in. These are all going in. This is correct.
And they're all fine, right? Gain resources, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's all great.
Do what now?
It's all absolutely great. So spawn a enemy from the set-aside Hideous Abominations encounter set. I'm guessing that is the, oh no, it's definitely these. They're all labeled Abominations.
Yeah.
And then we're going to shuffle these guys into the encounter deck.
Ew.
So things have gotten a lot weirder for us. Can you shuffle those for me there,
can.
Jonathan? And then move all investigators and unengaged enemies from La Bella Luna to the Clover Club Lounge. Remove La Bella Luna from the game. We have to go all the way back to La Bella Luna? And then remove it from the game? And then we got to make our way back to the VIP area to spend those clues? This is ridiculous.
Are you serious?
Hold on.
So wait, can we just spin the clues first and then deal with
No,
the
we have
monstrosity
to
later?
be in the VIP area per our act.
Right.
Spawn a random enemy in Clover
Only
Club
investigators
Lounge.
in the VIP area may spend requisite number of clues as a group to advance.
Clover Club Lounge. We have a conglomeration of spheres.
What?
Oh.
What does that look like?
It looks like a bunch of baubles held together by goo.
I don't want any part of that.
Look at this.
And then
strangest thing. Now, granted, it has.
Oh, this goes in there too.
Extremely difficult, easy to overcome in combat, not by evasion.
But it's also got a lot of
It's got 6 hit
HPs.
points.
We have all investigators.
After performing an attack against the conglomeration of spheres using a melee card, discard that card. Why is it all baubles
Unengaged
then?
enemies.
Why isn't it made of like couch meat and dirt?
Okay. No, we don't have to do that. That's so good, guys.
Okay.
I'm very happy about
That's what I thought. We can
that
just stay in
seemed
the
a
VIP.
little, like suddenly, why are we there? Why would we run out of the VIP area? That's where all the booze is.
Right?
That is where you guys were, right?
We can be doing
Yes.
some
It says move all investigators and unengaged enemies from La Bella Luna,
Gotcha.
which nobody is there, to the Clover Club Lounge,
Gotcha.
and then remove
Oh.
it from the game.
All
because the first part, because they crashed through the doorway, thus forcing.
Makes sense.
Worth noting, the sphere thing has hunter, prey is the lowest willpower.
Okay.
I have a 3.
I have a 2.
That's
Definitely
a
coming
lot.
for
I
skids.
have a 3.
Definitely coming for skids.
All right.
All right, so we have advanced the Doom appropriately, and now we will go to the next agenda.
All right.
Sweet.
Chaos in the Clover Club. Amidst the chaos and confusion, the strange abominations attack everyone in the club. Screams echo through the halls as the blood begins to spray.
Oh, yeah. All
Those
right.
poor patrons.
Forced. At the start of the enemy phase, discard each criminal enemy in the same location as an abomination enemy.
Oh, dang.
So he's going to start eating criminals.
Okay,
Yes.
that's fine. He's on our side.
That's fine, actually, yeah. And that is our agenda. It has 7 Doom until it
Oh,
advances.
that's nice.
Not a big deal.
Worth noting then, because of that, if somebody were to come here and, exhaust him, that way the bauble thing
The shambling
catches up with
mound
him,
would go get
it'll
him.
just kill him.
That's true.
Otherwise,
It would
he's
get there.
gonna chase us down. Anyway,
But we gotta
It's probably
spend them
impossible.
points.
All right, hit me with that encounter deck. So we've advanced the
right.
agenda, and now the final step, each one of us is going to draw one of these beautiful, beautiful cards.
This is going to turn out poorly.
Good luck.
Twist of Fate. Reveal a random token from the
Not a
chaos
problem.
bag if it's a superstar or positive number.
Not a problem.
That's easy.
Nothing happens
problem.
if you view any other number.
Good luck. You'll need it.
Got some thick hands.
Any
That's
other number?
negative.
Take one. Is that 1 damage?
Yeah, 1
Man,
damage.
you're almost
Flip
dead
it.
there, Daisy.
Yeah, I'm at 40% mortality.
All right, Steven will take a crack at this. Ha! Frozen in Fear. Skids. Put Frozen in Fear into play in your threat area.
Yay.
The first time you perform one of the following actions, move, fight, or evade, it costs 1 additional action, and that's once per round.
Okay.
Forced. At the end of your turn, test 3 willpower. If you succeed, discard Frozen in Fear. That
Good luck
ain't
with
happening.
that. Yeah.
Nope, it ain't not happening. So I'm just going to be scared. And I'm in the VIP lounge. It's fine.
scared.
That's
Yeah,
a good
hey,
place.
that-
Good place to be
Worth-
frozen.
Worth noting, you need not be there because you have no clues on you.
Yeah, that's true.
Ta-ta. Oh, another thug.
Yeah, what could go wrong?
Engage with me.
And all right, you'll take him.
Cannot gain resources.
So technically, he would engage one of these. He has no prey to signify what he would engage. So the lead investigator will choose. We'll choose O'Bannon's thug on Roland.
Yeah, that's fine. Yep.
All right, so that was actually not
was okay.
terrible. I was
That was
scared
okay.
abominations were going to come into play there.
Yeah.
And now we each take a turn performing 3 actions.
Okay.
All right.
I think I'm as simple as, well, we both need to get here
Yes.
first. And I think you have to be the first to do that.
I need to give him the slip.
Yes. And then would I would have to give him the slip because he would engage with me, I believe.
No, because he'd be exhausted.
Oh, that's right. He's exhausted.
Yeah.
Thank you. Duh.
Just run him around.
So,
All
yeah.
right, so yeah, I'm just going to give him the slip.
You're first.
NBD, he's got a 2, I've got a 2. All I got to do is get a positive number.
That's right.
Or a 0.
Or 0.
Which is not a positive number,
Oh,
as we've established.
Any
earlier.
cards you want to throw in there just to help things out?
I wish that there
You
was.
can help him out with 1. Remember,
But I
anyone
do
in the same
not have,
location
you have
can
anything
contribute
that,
at least.
help?
Nope. Wait. Ooh. Yeah, I do.
All right.
You get a plus 0.
Oh, that's
Plus
very
1.
nice. Okay,
Plus 1,
plus
yeah,
1.
plus 0. What a generous man. That'd be funny. They printed a plus 0.
Nothing.
Just trolling you.
Just want to get that card out.
All right, there it is. I feel it. That's a plus.
Superstar?
Hata!
Yep, that's a
That's a
minus
minus
3 there,
3.
John.
That's,
That's a
Failed me.
All right, so that goes away. Thanks for your
Thanks,
help.
Robert.
We'll never find the strange solution.
All right, that's first action.
All right, you know what? So here's something that I could consider. Oh, dang. You know what the problem is?
What's the problem?
You should have gone first.
Why?
Because then I can still just move, take an attack of opportunity.
He moves with you.
Does
He's
he?
engaged
Yeah,
with
he
you.
moves with you. Don't bring him into that VIP area, dude.
Okay, yeah, that seems like trouble.
Just keep, just keep evading or shooting or using your cards. I don't know what you got over there.
I got nothing.
Come on. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Evaded.
Yes. Yes.
That's a 0.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's evaded.
Yes. 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 Superstar.
Actually, no. Remember,
Ties.
always reference this. Your
Superstar.
plus
There are
one.
no
Oh, I
clues
see.
on my
For each
location.
clue,
Yeah.
there are no clues.
Bam.
Evaded. Man,
Evaded.
we are.
Alright.
I got to tell
So
you,
then-
I think this is the best that I've ever done at Arkham. Like, we are getting all
Yeah.
of the right
First time out of the
things
box.
happening.
That's my 3rd action.
All right, third action is running
Which
away.
all you had to do was be there.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. That was my next question.
Boom. Because the other thing can happen automatically.
right.
So nothing going on here. So I'm just going to first action move up. We now deposit.
Wait, we can mine clues. We may as well mine clues. Or do we want to move forward and I still have my turn? That's worth considering. Yeah, let's do that.
Mine clues,
Let's go ahead and spend them now
Okay.
and see what happens.
because we might not need them. So anyway, Jonathan, you're losing
Yep.
all these.
I'll never have any more clues again.
All right, so we spent 6 clues, which is going to advance the act. And you still have 2 actions left, right?
Correct.
That was 1 to move, yeah. All right. And only investigators, let's see. If the players have completed extracurricular activity, we haven't. If we have not, we find Dr. Morgan gambling in one of the VIP rooms. But he appears to be playing cards with 2 unconscious bodies. His pupils dilated as though in a trance. He can't seem to stop laughing, smiling, and chatting with the other players.
He's having a good time.
Players, literally in quotes. Put the set aside Dr. Morgan into play in the VIP area. Here you are, Doc.
All right, hey buddy, it's gonna be okay.
Ooh, I hope you brought that gun.
Advance to Act 3A, all in. Clever use of words. With or without Dr. Morgan, you have to get out of here fast. While Dr. Morgan is not controlled by a player, he gains action, parlay, test 3 willpower to shake Dr. Morgan out of his daze.
Okay.
If you succeed, place 1 clue from the token bank on him. If there are 3 clues on Dr. Morgan, take control of him. So we have to shake him 3 times to take control of him.
Gee, bus.
Objective, if each undefeated investigator has resigned, advance. So, we need to get out of
Yeah, that's not too hard.
via the
actually.
resign. That's not a problem. And we have to choose if we're going to take Morgan with us or we're going to leave him be.
I think we should
essentially.
take him. He seems like a good dude.
You want to do that? I think we should start shaking.
Just shake
Okay.
him. Yeah, shake
Shake
him.
and bake.
Do it.
We got a while before this thing happens. And
The DC on that test is a 3.
The DC is a 3, yes. 3 willpower.
I have 2 actions left. I'm going to go ahead and do this thing. Yeah. I'm going to spend 2. 2 actions left. Bring out the Holy Rosary, just gives me a +1
Hey, nice.
to my brain.
Man, Daisy, you're really great. I'm glad you bring your rosary out and you're like, hey, look at this thing. Have you considered the power of
Quit
the Lord
gambling with these
recently?
corpses. That's the devil's
That's
work.
with that Galatians 5.
And the Lord said,
Never
thou
gamble
shalt
with
not
corpses."
gamble with corpses.
And then
So that was your second action, right?
second action, and I'm going to boost by +1 as well for the action, reach into the bag, and
You're
hopefully.
gonna use your encyclopedia? You may as well.
Oh right, I forgot. Free action. Duh.
Wait, you can
That's even
choose.
better.
Wait, you can choose me and give me plus willpower to start shaking.
You got a 3?
I've got a 2.
Not worth it.
But it, we
I've
get,
got
but
a
I've
3
got.
as
I've
well.
got
He
the
has a
action.
3 out.
But I've got
Oh,
the
you're
actions.
out. I see
I've
what you're
got.
saying.
I've got a turn
Yeah,
left.
you go ahead and take the +2.
All right.
That's correct.
Yes, I've
ultimately.
lobbied hard
and
for
I'm,
that.
And I'm going to get a +1 to myself as planned as well.
All right. So discarding to get that.
So now I'm +2. I'm at a 5 total to the DC 3.
Good luck.
Reaching in the bag. No more than a -2, please.
I like that you're showing me an encyclopedia. Oh, no.
Wait,
That's -2.
Minus
Great.
2.
Success.
All right.
Great.
Excellent.
Okay.
So 1 clue on the doctor.
All right.
Ding. Actually, let's just use this
Yeah.
token because I like that a lot better.
He's been shot.
We've got it. We've got 1 exorcism cross on him, courtesy of your rosary. Okay, now Skids is gonna take
And you've got +2.
the first time I perform move, fight, or evade, which is not parlay. It costs an additional action. Okay, I'm frozen in fear, but that's cool. I
That's
can
all
help
right.
him out. I'm just watching.
You're empathetic
I'm
to
staring
his,
at a strange doctor who's
That's
right.
freaked out. I have
like,
3
hey, man,
actions.
I'm here too.
You're still more lively than he is.
Can you
be
bag
okay.
me? I've got a 4 skill because of your encyclopedia. Thank you very much. And I'm going to see if
Thank
I
you
want
for.
to
I would
bump
have
this.
forgotten about that beautiful encyclopedia.
I'm going to bump it by 1.
Good call.
So it's a 5.
Another dodge.
I know. No more.
Nobody's
more
hitting
dodges.
hard here,
No,
so it's
no
not-
need to dodge. +1, baby.
Yeah.
Boom.
Second woke.
Yeah. Exercise him one more time.
Give him a 3rd. You got another plus?
Dynamite blast. Don't need that.
I love how dynamite blast.
Dude, I'm like, I'll show him the dynamite.
I will blow this place up.
I will do it. I swear. I'm frozen in fear.
It's my last chance.
Hood?
Hood.
-3. What am I at? Hold on. 4, 5, -3 is a 2. Which
Negative.
means I failed.
Oh, because you would have got
If I had
3
succeeded, I
resources.
gained 3 resources, then I could have taken another action. All right, I have one more chance. Does anybody want to contribute some cards?
Let's see.
I've got no cards
I
left.
got a +1 to give you.
Any willpowers you can discard?
I have this physical training that I was about to play, but it may do well to help you
Does
out.
it help me with willpower?
Helps you with
Okay, it's
willpower.
+2.
So is that +4?
So I'm at, +4. So I have 6, and I need to hit a 3.
That's,
It's so doable.
yeah.
I can't even describe
I
it.
worry about saying those words out loud.
No, it's fine. Everything's fine. Skull, -2. It's fine.
-2.
It's
All right.
fine. All right, we made it. So he's shook. Pew, which means I take control of Dr. Francis Morgan,
He's awake.
which is unfortunate because I am actually frozen in fear, which is a problem. So it's going to be harder for me to move him around.
Well, we had to get you out anyway, so
It had to happen. All right,
Yep.
there we go.
we're all done.
And then now we go to the bad stuff. Enemies with hunter keyword move towards the nearest. So this is a hunter. Prey is the lowest
Question,
thing.
do we choose order of resolution? Well, is this all simultaneous? Can he end up here, this thing with that thing, kill him off before he also hunter advances? Probably not.
Well, that's a good question.
Let's assume not.
That's beginning of combat.
Yeah, you're correct.
All right, so let's just move them
All
all
right,
around.
yeah.
This is all
So-
happening at once, yeah.
Yeah, because this is the round sequence.
You're correct.
That's how we do it.
Moving here, and then moving towards Daisy,
Nothing to be done.
and then exhausted, so it doesn't move. Abandoned
also doesn't
Thug
have
doesn't move, doesn't have hunter,
Yep.
so all good.
Ugh.
Then each engaged enemy attacks. We have nothing engaged with us,
Yep.
correct? I've got Dr. Francis, who is not an enemy. And then reset actions.
They've sort of closed the net on us here.
Flip our mini cards.
Okay, now worth noting, so this guy, I think we stay put here, and we take this guy.
Your ally gets discarded.
Yeah, you only have 1 ally slot.
Oh! Yeah, I've got to, so I've got to realize now I got to discard this cat burglar.
No
So
big
it's
deal.
either Francis or the burglar.
Well, I'm going to take Francis, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's why
made a
we
choice.
did that.
You
right?
did get +1 on combat, worth noting.
Yeah, that's
Oh, okay.
Fine.
All right.
So what my recommendation is because we have 7 doom potential on this current agenda.
Remember, we can't draw cards or resources.
Correct.
In case anybody was
While we're here.
planning to do
That's
that.
unfortunate.
But if we, yeah, I really have nothing left to do, honestly, because of that. We might, but anyway, long story short, if this guy gets here, he'll kill one of these, this unhunting dude for us when he shows up. This one will come to us in this room next turn no matter what we do.
Okay.
So we can either move into here right now and have 2 enemies that we have to deal with simultaneously, or we can stay put, take 1 this next turn. This thing will kill that one next turn as well, so then it will be just this in this room rather than any 2 monsters at the same time.
That's a lot of consideration.
Or we could go in here and we have to evade both, right?
Yes.
So if someone can get in there, evade both,
Then we can get him out.
then the other
That
2
cat
people
burglar
can
would
get
be
out.
really handy.
It would be really handy. Yeah, it was like the perfectly wrong person to deal with this. Let's not forget, I have to take an additional action to move, fight, or evade.
Okay.
Right?
So we can go in here, exhaust these 2, and he can go whoop.
Can you do that? Because I can't.
I have very low
Wait,
skills.
I might be. I mean, I got the encyclopedia. I have a 2 flighty foot. You have a.
Yeah, I've got nothing.
I've got a 4, but I really, I don't have enough actions really to make this work.
Right.
Also, let's go ahead and check your hand size, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Give
that's
us-
not happening. I'm not-
Place 1 doom on the agenda.
Oh gosh, yeah.
No
That's
cards or
all.
resources.
Advance it, there isn't one.
Oh yeah, we
and
also have these problems.
Let's
to
not
deal
forget
with.
that we have new problems to consider.
Hunted down. Revelation. If there are no unengaged criminal, I think we just got to make a run for it and take the hits. If there are no unengaged criminal enemies in play, which there are, hunted down gains surge. If there are 1 or more, each of them moves 1 location towards you. So
Are you
this criminal, each
So
of them.
Each criminal moves 1 towards us.
Well, each one with Hunter, or just each.
Each of them, yeah. Each of them. Doesn't, no conditions attached. Each criminal enemy that engages you as a result of this attack effect makes an immediate attack.
Ugh.
So I'm
Wow.
about to get walloped. Actually, that
Everyone
would-
moves 1? Is that right? You doing that? Every criminal moves
Yep,
1
every
towards
criminal
you.
Let me make sure I'm reading this
specifically.
properly because it could be fatal.
All right,
to
give it to
Daisy.
us.
If there are no unengaged criminal enemies in play, hunted down gains surge. If there are 1 or more unengaged criminal enemies in play, each of them moves 1 location towards you. Each criminal I can't say criminal
Criminal
enemy That engages you. As a result of this effect, makes an immediate attack, which is 4 damage, which would kill them.
There were no engaged criminal enemies, correct?
But they auto-engage when they come into the location.
But what does the beginning of that say?
If there are no unengaged criminal enemies
Which is correct.
in play.
Which was true, right? Then it gained surge?
Yes.
There are no unengaged. It's a double negative here.
And there were no, like it was like this. So there are no unengaged criminal enemies.
It's about it being in play. They're in play, so it's not surge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yes. So then, second sentence is, if there are 1 or more unengaged enemies in play, criminal ones, each of them moves 1 location, they auto-engage, and then they do an automatic attack, so I'm dead.
Sorry, Daisy.
Just like that?
Yeah, that quick.
You're out of here.
Boom!
At least you died in the VIP area.
Yeah, but
You
I'm
can play
dropping,
poker with the
I'm
rest of
dropping
the
my
corpses.
book and my rosary.
Oh.
It moves 1 location towards you. Each criminal then engages you as a result of this
I
effect.
think I'm reading that right.
Yeah. It
It's
engages
just-
you
it's-
as a result.
It's unbelievably
Makes
brutal.
an immediate attack. Is there anything we can do? Can we have them engage other people since they move right into here?
No, it's my card,
Really engage you.
right?
It doesn't say they have to engage you. It just says they move towards your location, and then each one that engages you makes an enemy attack.
Engages me. So maybe, yeah, that's it. If they go to you guys, they're not making an immediate attack.
I believe that.
Is the you me?
Does
Is the you
does that
us?
seem fair? Now,
Hold on, let's look through the rules. Let's see what happens on engagement.
Take a read.
because the Grim rule says.
The Grim Roll
Be fucked.
says, I'm dead.
Multiple versions are tied to meeting these instructions. The lead investigator may decide among them.
Okay.
Yes.
So I'm taking 2.
And
right.
So you can't shift this to the rosary because it's got 0.
Yeah, this is damage. So yeah, the rosary has no capacity.
All right,
Okay,
let's return to what we just found out. So all of these enemies did indeed move towards you. Now, technically, they move where there is not an engagement currently happening, which means they immediately engage an enemy. So we have to follow their prey instructions.
This one comes to me for sure.
So the highest lore is you.
And he does immediate attack, which
So
is
it's
2
an
damage.
immediate attack. And now this one has no prey instructions, which means it is equal opportunity for all of us, and the lead investigator is going to choose
Definitely
who
goes to Johnny John.
gets engaged.
Give it to Roland.
So give it to Roland, and you will immediately take that attack as well.
Oh, okay.
I believe it says each criminal enemy that engages you as a result makes an immediate. No, you don't. You just get O'Bannon
I
stuck. You being Robert. All right, man, that was
elaborate.
incredibly tough.
Yes.
Goodness gracious.
So you're on death's door here.
Knock, knock, knocking.
All right, not a big deal. And you've also got the pit boss with you. That's a real bummer.
He just hurt me.
And has
all caught
everybody drawn? Was that only
can't.
the first? Was that only the
That's
first
only the
encounter
first,
card?
yeah.
So we're about
It's
to
gonna get
Rick
worse before it gets
rolled.
better.
This is ridiculous.
Who made this game?
Matt.
No, man.
Curse luck.
Oh, great.
Thanks,
That's just what we need.
skids.
All right, curse luck. Okay.
Hey, these are good. These are actually pretty okay.
No, because we have to evade these things. Or
Yeah, but I mean, it could have been baddies and stuff.
All right.
Now we got to
this is
we got to
looking
get
very
to the
grim.
thinking phase.
Skids. If Skids runs,
I have to do 2 actions to make a move.
You get attacks of opportunity at each
but they're
provocation.
engaged with us.
Yes, so they're moving with you. So if you
Okay.
want to move and move,
Right, but just Skids. Just Skids.
Skids got no enemies.
Skids got no
yeah,
enemies. He
Skids
can jump here and evade to here.
yes. He actually doesn't even do that. He has
No.
enough hit points. He just takes the licks and keeps going.
So you're
then
trying to
get
get
out.
me out of the building?
Get you and Bro out. Yeah.
Well, can I not help you guys
In some way,
before
shape,
that
or form.
happens?
I
So
might-
what,
if you
what
wanna-
happens if we die here?
I think if you really want to help before you go, you contribute to my evasion. But then again, no, that guy's there and he's going to auto-engage me. So Daisy is not looking like she might be savable. Just
I can engage.
odds-wise.
I can engage something off of you.
True.
Yeah, but you've got the goods. That's the thing. You've got Dr. Francis
Maury?
there.
And
Yeah,
you're both
that's
-1 for DCs and moving 1 slower.
Let's think about this. Okay, so do we want to? So this guy is
4 hit points.
unclearable. I mean,
Yeah.
he's not,
It would take many. We don't have the weapons out.
and he just does a single damage. You can't take 1 more damage, right?
Correct.
Okay, so we need to get him off of you as priority number
Oh wait,
1.
I did too many damage then. Oop.
Perhaps.
Oh wait, no, he's got two attacks.
Yeah, he's got the 2 attacking. That's right. Sorry. So Roland, how many? You've got a bunch of hit, but you got 9,
I'm at
and
9,
you're
I got plenty,
uninjured.
yeah.
So I
Yeah.
feel like the first thing you should do is maybe engage this guy off of Robert.
Okay.
But I'm certain that you have to then take an attack of opportunity because you're engaged with this thug, and unless you fight or evade the thug, you'll take an attack of opportunity.
That's okay. Or I can punch the thug twice and then engage him for the...
Yeah, if all things go according to beautiful plans.
That's true. So far hasn't.
Oh, I feel like we just have to get out of dodge.
Yeah, I think I can meat shield this, and you guys skedat.
That's very noble of you.
I'll just sit down at the table.
But even
straw up.
Even Steven would likely have to go before me, just as a point of order, because I'm one hit away. This guy does 2.
Yeah.
I can't take any attacks of opportunity.
Okay, hold on.
Unless they do sanity damage. Insanity.
Hold on just a second. I feel like there are outs here that if I only had any one of these dodges that I discarded earlier, I would be in a much better situation. All right, we're just gonna have to sit here and think about this for a second. We may have to just fast forward. All right, so after a long time thinking, and actually this is incredible that the game creates this kind of a situation, we have come up with a plan that we're referring to as the Roland Gambit. The way this is going to work is Roland is going to take all of these enemies, try to run them down to the Abomination, essentially feed them to said Abomination, then try to evade the Abomination next turn and get out of the building. Meantime, that's clearing the way for all of the other investigators, assuming that you can evade your thug, to get out of the building relatively effectively.
Relatively unscathed.
Okay, well, good luck, Roland. So let's start with you.
Step 1 is I will move, eliciting attack of an opportunity, to right here.
All right, and because you're engaged with a banished thug, you take 2.
Boom.
Simple +2 token.
Oh, it's just got right here, right there. How nice is that?
And that will engage right there.
So Roland's getting a lot of cards in his area. 2 thugs and some bad luck, sounds about right. All right, then I will move again to feed him to here, and now that'll take 4.
You'll take 4 on attack of opportunity there.
So that puts me up to 6, still 3 below my threshold.
Getting there pretty quick suddenly.
And you have one remaining.
And I have 1 remaining.
You can either fight or evade.
Yeah, I have to fight.
You could try to fight or evade. You could try to evade like this guy, since he's going to swing for 1.
Yeah, might as
if
well,
you don't.
honestly.
Yeah, that's true.
Or you could gain a money if that matters, or you could gain a card.
But if I gain a money, I take more damage.
You can only fight or evade.
That's right.
I can only fight or evade. So if I evade this guy, that doesn't really.
You just won't have. You just won't take 1 damage.
Yeah.
May as well.
Which would be nice.
But he will still eat the criminals.
He'll still eat the criminals.
Yeah, you're at that.
As long as someone's eating the criminals.
Everybody's at the same location.
And wait, hold on. I'm going to evade one of the thugs.
Okay.
My chances are higher, and that can clear my curse luck if I get it.
Sounds good.
But he's going to die anyway.
Yeah, I know. But
he wants to clear the luck.
He's just trying to clear the luck.
Yeah, I'm just trying to clear the luck.
As opposed to preventing 1 damage.
I'd rather clear the luck because I'm going to need that next time, and -1.
The odds are way higher. He'll almost not.
That's reasonable.
Yeah, it's a 4 to his 2.
Now wait, hold.
It's a 4 to his 2.
If I'm here, and I go here,
right?
That's 1 more damage.
Yeah, we talked. This was discussed.
Right. But if I don't take this 1 damage, does that put me in a position? Well, the chances of that are actually incredibly low.
They're incredibly low.
So I'm going to evade a thug.
It's hard to even imagine a token in the bag that actually would succeed at that. -3 ain't it. So it wouldn't have mattered no matter what.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
All right.
Okay.
So there's Jonathan's turn. Roland, you noble man. You?
2 thugs and a conglomeration of spheres. So now.
All right, over to Robert. Now I think your best bet, we decided, was to try to evade.
Correct.
This mob boss.
And you have something to hopefully help.
I've got multiple things to help.
Because I got nothing, and this is a DC 3 with a skill of 2.
I'm giving you 1. So now it's a 3.
Now it's a
3 on 3. You can't encyclopedia yourself, can you?
Not without provoking.
And like you take 1 more damage, you're out, right?
Yep.
Should I engage that guy off of you first, as the first action?
No.
Not with your limited actions.
I've got 8 health.
You do.
I can troll him around to the resign.
Okay, let's go ahead and do that.
Yeah, let's do that.
So you're going first?
Yeah, I'm going first.
Okay.
First action is engage. Does that cost me extra because I'm frozen in fear? It does not.
Yeah, it's just movement, right?
Give me this guy.
Okay.
Action the first.
Engaged.
All right, he's engaged. Now I can just sit here or I can not.
You need to start moving towards this back alley. You gotta get the guy out of the way.
I'll get punched on the way, but I'll do it. So now I will move.
All right, now what about frozen in fear?
That's just going to cost me an extra action. So that's going to be the end of my turn. And that's going to mean that I get attack of opportunity from our mob boss friend here.
Okay.
And now I realize that I did not test to get rid of Frozen in Fear last turn, but that's on me. And
Yep.
Arkham says,
too bad.
if you hurt yourself, you hurt yourself. All right, so I've done that. Complete. And now we move to Robert.
Am I just big scary monster out of here?
You can definitely get out. Or, you know, hold on. If you wanted to, you could use your encyclopedia, then come down here and try to evade this guy to exhaust him.
Do I have to gauge and then evade?
You'd have to engage and then evade. Which is fine. I mean, that's your turn.
I'm doing it, but there's no way.
Oh yeah, then he would hurt you the next round.
Yeah, exactly. If I fail.
Yeah.
Why don't you just get here and just like prep?
First.
Yeah, just be ready. We at least know someone.
And then I'm gonna draw a resource because I'm gonna draw a card because I can at least play it for free.
All right.
Tips.
Sounds good. So these guys are all exhausted.
All right. So roll and gambit.
Okay. At the end of my turn, I need to test 3 to see if I can get rid of Frozen in Fear. That would have been nice last turn if I could have done that. And I'm at -1. The chances of this are impossible. 0. 2 minus 1 is 1, and I need a 3. That ain't gonna happen. So Frozen.
Not gonna happen.
Okay, so this is where the magic begins. At the beginning of the enemy phase, discard each criminal at the same location as an abomination enemy.
The 2 thugs.
Boom. Get him out of there, Jonathan. Beautiful. Way to feed him to the lions there.
All right.
Now we go to enemies with a hunter keyword, move towards the nearest investigator. I'm engaged, so that doesn't happen.
This has hunter, but since it's engaged with me, that does not happen.
He's engaged with you. You can't get any more tasty.
Can't triple step.
Each engaged enemy attacks if able. I take an attack for 2 from the boss here.
And I will take 1.
I've been roughed up at a casino before. Skids knows what he's doing. And then each investigator draws a card and gains a resource. We can do that since we're no longer in the Hall of Nonsense.
This is exactly what I'm looking for.
I didn't get anything.
Yeah, I was hoping for a number of cards there that could have been helpful.
Boo.
And finally,
Where's my secret cache?
we move to the next phase.
All right.
4, 5, 6.
Don't we have to draw the cards that make everything bad? Also?
Yeah, but first we're putting a Dune.
We gotta ready all this stuff.
I'll just flip this right over. Oh, look, there's
How
2 right on the
convenient
back
is that?
side.
Advance it, no need to advance it. Each investigator draws a card from the top of the encounter deck where things go right or wrong.
Twist of Fate, Revelation, reveal
fine.
a random, blah, 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 positive
don't
number.
take -1.
Take 1 damage.
Do you have any resources? Can you screw it up? Like, isn't there a thing where you can...
There's nothing to be done.
Oh my gosh, so Daisy could just die here.
This is why we play games.
Please, anything but any other number. Come on, Daisy.
Ready to seal my fate.
Live.
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 I've chosen a -4.
That is a negative number.
That's death.
It's death.
That's death.
Daisy.
Well, at least Daisy made it to the back of it. Maybe someone will find
What
her.
a dirty twist.
That's a real bummer. So you will take essentially a
I should have
permanent...
fled when I should have resigned when I had the chance.
You should have, right?
Yeah.
You could have totally resigned.
Let that be a lesson to you all.
So you'll take -1, you won't get any
Ouch, yeah.
experience,
Wow.
and then that's that. All right,
should've skedaddled.
Jonathan,
Daisy.
let's see if we can get a swarm of rats yet again.
Gonna go somewhere in sulks.
That's
Rats
fine.
are always around me. And then Jonathan.
This will be great. This will be good. Swarm of rats.
All right.
You know, why not?
Those are actually
That's
problematic.
really, really...
It's unfortunate.
That's a really big downside there.
I think everybody's about to die on this
3,
one.
4. I can take 2 more damage.
It's not looking good.
I think Skids is getting out of here with the dock. though.
Yeah, that's yeah. At least
Skids
we
can
can
get out of here with the
accomplish
dock.
the mission.
Okay. Moving on.
Skids just move. Skids just get out of here, and
Yeah.
then Roland will take care of whatever Roland needs
All right,
to
so
take care
Frozen in Fear, it's going to cost me 2 actions to move.
of. Okay.
That's going to provoke 2 attacks of opportunity. However, I'm going to put him on the dock who has 4 health.
Okay. Hey, that's fair.
Nice.
So what he gets for gambling.
That's right. I
Yeah.
think he's earned
and playing
those.
games with corpses,
Yeah,
he's got
yeah.
something coming.
And then
might drink,
Resign,
though.
which I don't believe, it doesn't target any attacks of opportunity. So
Yep.
Resign.
Yeah. So you
Skids
just
is out.
Did what Daisy should have done. Did.
My, oh my,
How
oh my.
stressful. Am I supposed to finish a game feeling this
my,
pent up?
oh my.
Okay. So is there any way to get old Roland out of the problems here?
You must evade both of them.
Yeah.
Or evade the big one and kill the small one.
You don't have any bodies.
I
you
would
have
at
any
least
cards
try to
you can
kill him
play?
first.
I
'cause
can
he's got a
kill. I
DC
can kill the
one.
rats.
Potentially shake your luck.
I could kill the rats. Shake my luck.
Yep.
That seems fine.
I think that's your first because it won't provoke.
Now, all right. So I can get rid of Vicious Blow here. I get +1. I deal another damage that doesn't do anything, but at least it'll help me clear my luck.
Mitigate that, yeah.
Which seems like the right thing to do here.
So what do you
Vicious
got?
Blow to the rats.
That basically cancels your cursed luck. So it's a 4 versus a 1.
4 versus a 1. That seems fair.
Nothing more than a -3.
Seems fair.
Don't draw that tentacle one. Don't do it.
That's fine.
We're good.
2 versus 1. You shake your luck as well.
All right.
Swarm of Rats is
Hey,
gone.
that was great. What a great
Luck
job.
is shaked. Dude, I think you can take 2 more damage, right?
Uh-huh.
Oh no,
No,
you
he
need
can't
one.
take
You
two
need
more.
one
You
more
can take
action.
one more damage.
You need one more action.
So 1 to move here and 1 to move here.
You've got to evade him, it looks like.
You've got to
I
evade
have
him.
to evade him.
Yeah, you've got to.
All
evade
right,
him.
so here we go.
Do we know what happens to these guys if I resign?
Yeah, they retire to your beach community with you.
You guys become great friends.
All right.
Stay out of Malibu.
It was the casino that was making them angry. It's like no
Elimination.
face.
Yeah,
in
that's
the
right.
bathhouse.
Yeah, I
As
just
soon
had
as
to
I
get
get
out
out,
of
it's like,
here.
oh, whoops, sorry.
I see the error in my ways. I'm okay now.
Let's
go out for dinner sometime.
Somebody investigator interacts with anytime a player's then. Any card that player owns but does not control, that's not me, I'll clue to all enemies are placed at the location was when he or she was eliminated, unengaged, or otherwise maintaining their current game state. Sorry, guys.
So, oh wait, hold on.
You are what we like to call in the business community hosed.
So yeah, because the terrible monstrosity took out the other exit.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So this is the only exit.
Just bring them up there with you. You got to somehow heal, evade, heal, not let these prey on you, which they will.
You're fine, man. I think you just have to try to
I
evade
think I should
this
just roll some dice. You know, just
I
like,
think
just
we're
put it on
losing
the table.
2 investigators when we could have only lost
Roland's
1.
going down. All right, let's start with the evade here. Let's just start with the. Oh, and I killed the swarm of rats, so they can get out.
That's
of
a
here.
new swarm, dude.
They can get
Nah, man, that's the. I used my
That's
vicious
the old
blow
swarm?
on them.
Yeah, that's his viciously
Old swarm,
blown.
same as the new swarm.
Oh, so you have 2 actions left.
I've got 2 actions left.
Really smote those rats.
So you're gonna try to evade
We're
this
gonna
guy.
evade.
And he has a 4 to your what?
4 to my 2.
All right, that's fine.
Well, that'll
There's not
happen.
even a +2 in the bag. Minus
Minus
1.
1. That's a negative.
Yeah, not gonna happen.
Okay, now
Is there a smarter way to do this?
there
Isn't.
isn't.
No, there isn't.
I could have moved twice. That would kill me.
I think we're losing 2.
I think we're losing 2.
Yeah, you're
Seems
gone.
a little foregone to me.
Well,
You could maybe try to go clear the cover up. It's the only thing I can think of that might be helpful. It ain't happening. Though.
I'm going to.
Not this Easter.
You know what? I'm just going to play my emergency cash. So if I die, at least I die rich. Bury me with my money.
Bury me
As they
with
say.
my money.
That would actually
Do
warrant an
that.
attack of
Or
opportunity,
attack of
my
opportunity.
friend.
We'll take 1. Just flip it over there.
On the way down.
We're at 8.
And then,
Mark at 8, dude.
you know, might as well go down fighting.
damage.
That was it, man. That was all you could do.
That's all I
right?
could do. Now, that was my second action. Oh, and yeah, that was
You
my
killed the
third
rats,
action.
you evaded, and then you cashed.
All right.
Doom awaits
Bury me
y'all.
with
Bury
my
me with my money. So there you have it. Old Skids.
Skids made it out, but hey, Skids made it out, so that I think we at least get some sort of victory narrative.
Yeah.
because of
Oh,
that.
actually, hold on. Yeah. What does this say? What does it say? What does the thing say? At the start, if each undefeated investigator has resigned, advance. So we do get to advance the
Okay.
thing. You'll take a permanent health damage. You'll take a permanent health damage. What do we call that?
That's
Physical
fine.
trauma.
Mortality.
And I will also take a mental permanent health damage because the cover-up did not get saved.
Oh no. Man, look at you being awful.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that's a problem.
Skids is hurting.
All right. So here we go. Spoiler alert. We managed by the skin of our teeth to escape. Oh, this is so good. You escape the club, doing your best to look inconspicuous as several cars pull up near the street. Skids. A handful of grim-faced men and women exit, running toward the restaurant's entrance to take control of the situation. One of them catches your eye, his hand on the grip of his .38, but thankfully he turns his attention back to the rest of his crew and follows them into the club. You breathe a sigh of relief. If an investigator resigned with Dr. Francis Morgan under his or her control, go to R2.
R2.
Otherwise,
R2.
R1. All right, so should we read for the camera with R2?
Let's do R2,
Let's
yeah.
end it. No, we got to.
Oh, yeah,
wait.
that's right.
Should we do it? Do you guys want to do
We
it?
should.
Let's do it. Let's do it on your pad there.
On the pad there? All right, stand
Yeah.
by.
By the way, if you guys didn't know, you can get all of this, the printouts online as a PDF. Fantasy Flight provides those, way easier than
More searchable.
carrying around all of the stuff.
What are we looking for? R2. It's
Robert's a
loading.
big fan of not having physical things around.
And then R2, right there
So-
at the bottom of the first column.
What did we sacrifice ourselves for?
All right, so here we go. This is because Skids made it out with the doc, and everybody else, unfortunately, is still back at the
Toast.
club. But this is what it was all for. What in the world? Dr. Morgan finally breaks out of his daze as you make your way to safety. You ask him what he remembers, and he sputters and shakes his head. It's all a haze, he explains, visibly exhausted. I was having the run of my life. Perhaps I had one too many shots, but those creatures, I haven't seen anything like that since. He trails off, and you can tell that his mind is racing. His eyes widen with realization, and his face pales. I may not be in the best shape, but I'll help you with your investigation, whatever it takes. In your campaign log, record that the O'Bannon gang has a bone to pick with the investigators.
Great.
In your campaign log, record that the investigators rescued Dr. Francis Morgan. Any one investigator may choose to add Dr. Francis Morgan to his or her deck. It does not count toward the investigator's deck size.
Ooh, cool.
It's a pretty nice little card here. If any player cheated,
Oops.
add 1 tentacle monster chaos token to the chaos bag for the remainder of the campaign. Each investigator earns experience equal to the victory X value of each card in the victory display. And then proceed to scenario 1A, the one that we didn't choose, extracurricular activity.
Aha.
Awesome. So we
Wow.
will eventually do both.
The stuff.
So there you have it, guys.
Yikes.
A
Yikes.
campaign playthrough scenario 1B from Dunwich Legacy, the new box for Arkham Horror, the card game. We have our new Arkham compatible tokens here on the table. It is our first official run with the actual physical prototypes that are now going into production, and we will release those very soon, if not by the time this video goes up. So check those out, and thank you so very much for watching. We have more Arkham content coming soon, and if you would like to get every pack and expansion delivered right to your door, no fuss, no unavailability, no nonsense, then check out Covenant subscriptions. We have both pack, supplement, and box subscriptions for this game. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you later.